You know, I tried to line it up perfectly with the game loading up, but unfortunately, I don't think I was fast enough. But it's time for Pokemon Fire Red. I don't know what to do about the black bar on the right side of the screen. I didn't think about what to fill it up with. Ash will be there. That is the goal for Ash Ketchum. Oh, I didn't even load him up. I'm so stupid. You know, it's pretty important to have Ash ready, considering he's the star of this stream. History restored. Let's run him. Okay. Gotta make sure I don't accidentally type into the code this time as well. So good. I should be ready. Right? Yes. Hello, Alice. It is time. There is a chance the stream will not last the normal 4 hours because I do need to shovel some snow outside. But for now, we're gonna see what happens. I have no idea if we're gonna be able to beat Brock today. I just don't know if we can trust the AI. But speaking of the AI, let's say hello to him. Hello there, special guest. Would you like to introduce yourself and explain what it is we are doing today? It takes him a second to come up with a response. Okay. Any second now. What's taking?
Hello there, friend. I'm Ash Ketchum, a 10-year-old Pokemon trainer from Pallet Town. We're kicking off my journey to become a Pokemon master. You know, just like that good old song said, I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. Say, back in the day I was the best, I owned a base boat, caught larger fish than anyone in town.
Oh, you finished the drawing of that room?
Let's get on with this here poke venture so I can get my first gym badge. Maybe even trade myself a handy gadget or two for my base boat in the process. Just like we did in the good old days. I mean, what I've heard about the good old days.
That's good to hear that you finished that up.
The real
Does
Ash
everything
Ketchum
sound
would love
fine?
this,
Do I
I
need to raise or lower the volume of anything or one?
Wherever that kid is.
Alright. And lastly, I need to make sure I'm also playing the game. Added inks and watercolor. Oh, it's a fancy painting like that. Alright. So this here is going to be the real test to see if the code works just fine. I don't need to read any of these controls. Okay, Ash is a boy. Actually, I should have asked him, but you know what? Okay. Okay, Ash, if you had to represent your name in 7 characters, how would you do that? Alright, let me move him back over here.
Sure thing, pal. My name, Ash Ketchum, in 7 characters would be Ash Ketch. Pretty snazzy, ain't it? Now, back in my day, we didn't need these fancy shortened internet names. Straightforward was the way to go.
Alright, so he spelled it like this.
Days.
All
to
capital
become a
letters as
Pokemon
well.
master, you gotta roll with the times, though. Even if that means getting your hands on some of these techno gadgets kids these days use.
Okay, see.
Not that I'd be needing one of those on my base boat. Let me tell you, the fish don't care what your username is. Now, what was that about my wife? Never mind, fiddlesticks, we're talking about Pokemon, right?
Ash, I didn't talk about your wife at all. Alright, say hello to Ash Ketch. I believe that's his name. There's Ash Ketch. Lovely. Okay, next up. So, Ash, I want you to close your eyes and think of the meanest person that you could think of. This person's been your rival all your life and is the grandson of the great Pokemon professor. What is that name that you see? I gotta get all the correct answers from Ash. Ketchup. He named himself Ash Ketch. I had to ask him.
Oh, that good-for-nothing has-been. Goes by the name of Gary Oak. Boy's been a
Gary
thorn on
Oak,
my
okay.
side forever, it feels like. Thinks he's hot stuff. I remember when we were kids. I mean, I've heard stories about when Ash and Gary were kids.
All right. He actually
Even
had
then, he
correct
was a real
grammar
piece
for
of
this one, though.
Swaggering around like he owned the place. I'll show him, though. Just you wait. I ain't letting him stand in the way of me becoming a Pokemon master. It'll be like a cast off my base boat smooth sailing, friend. Now, if only I could also handle telling my wife off so easily. But never you mind that kid stuff, right?
Hold on. I am going to lower the volume in my head, which means I probably need to raise it over there. Because the audio is very loud in my head. Wait, what? Why can I not lower the volume? Okay. I might need to turn it up on stream now, but that should be better in my ears. Our rival's Gary Oak. It's time to move on with our journey. All right, Ash, you are now in your bedroom. In front of you, you have a TV with your SNES, you got a bed to your left, you got a computer, and you can also go downstairs to start your Pokemon adventure. What would you like to do? Why is those answers always so long? Dear Lord. I can see them before you guys do.
Well, I reckon it's as good a time as any to get this show on the road. The only boxes I should be staring at are fish finders on my base boat, not these fancy newfangled
Why is he bringing it
computers.
up?
Let's shake a leg and go downstairs to kick off this journey to
He said
become
go
a
downstairs.
Pokemon master. Of course, had it been my choice, I'd have liked to stay home and watch that new show, Big Bang Theory. These kids
What?
love Sheldon, don't they? Man, the good old days before
Big Bang
TV,
Theory.
now that was the life. Kids these days will never know the peace and quiet. Anyway, I'm ready to make old Ash proud. Doubt my wife could say the
What?
same, but that's a tale for another time, huh?
Tale for another
Let's
time.
get moving, pal.
All right. I think he said to go downstairs. He didn't necessarily say to go outside. Okay, Ash, we're downstairs. Can you keep your next response to about a sentence? Do you want me to actually go outside or not?
Let's head outside. No point in dilly-dallying. I've got a Pokemon Master title to claim.
Perfect. Back in art class. Yeah, always in school do that. Alright. Ash, you went outside and you see your house, your rival's house, the professor's house. Going north, you'll find some wild Pokemon as well as other towns. And if you go south, you will find some water. Where do you want to go?
Time to mosey on north, friend.
North!
Those
okay.
wild Pokemon can't catch themselves now, can they? And trust me, I've got enough experience with water. What with
I'm
my
surprised
prized
he
base boat
actually
and
knew
all,
how to go north.
The old Ash Ketch. I
okay,
mean,
that's
I
going
am
better than I
raring
thought
to
it
go.
would have. Well. Okay. So, Ash, when you tried to go north, the professor stopped you and dragged you to his lab. Your rival grandson is also here. He's offering you your first Pokemon. So would you like to pick between Charmander, Squirtle, or Bulbasaur? Yeah, I'm surprised the voice recognition system recognizes Pokemon names. At least the Gen 1 ones. That's pretty convenient for me. Where are we going?
Let me tell you, friend, back in my day, choosing a starter was tougher than deciding between bait or lures for the base boat, huh?
Let's
to become
see.
a Pokemon master, though, I reckon we need to start somewhere. Ain't no water here like on the lake, so Squirtle's out. And that danged Bulbasaur conjures up too many memories of pulling weeds in the backyard.
Okay, so
Don't hint
Charmander
this
then,
to my
right?
wife, will ya? So I reckon I'll go with Charmander.
Okay,
Can't go wrong with a bit
Charmander.
of fire to light up this adventure.
Oh, that's not Charmander.
Just as exciting as that Twilight Saga all the kids are talking about. Sparkles, vampires. Surely they meant that Charizard, right? Hey, all right then.
The Twilight show
this.
is about vampire. I mean, it's about Charizard. Good to know. Okay, we picked Charizard. Charmander, I guess. We're gonna struggle with Brock, aren't we? Actually, this is going kind of well. He's picking options and not wasting time, which is kind of shocking. All right. Oh. All right, Ash. In about one sentence, could you tell me what would you like to nickname your Charmander? You have a max of 11 characters. Okay, it might actually be 12 characters, but oh well.
Let's call him Blazin' Boat, like a summer day on the water in my base boat.
Blazin' Boat. I don't know. I didn't tell him to bring that up. Like, I give him some instructions for what he's allowed to talk about, but sometimes he just makes up his own rules, so, I don't know, to be honest. Okay, so it is 11 characters, so I was right. Say hello to Blazin' Boat, our starter. Blazin' Boat. It's a girl. Alright. Wait, how do I, okay, Pokemon. Let's take a look at Blazin' Boat here. Alright. Scratch and growl. Okay, Ash. Now that you have your starter, what would you like to do now? Would you like to leave the lab and go north, or would you like to return home and visit your rival's house? What would you like to do? I should turn off the speed up when I'm not doing stuff. I'm surprised he's actually making good decisions.
More like Trouble's doorstep. No, sir, we're going north. I mean, to become a Pokemon master, you can't be scared of a little rivalry. But a man's gotta choose his battles. Ain't that right, Sonny? Besides, visiting rivals reminds me too much of neighborhood cook-offs with Steve. I mean,
wait, who the hell's Steve?
Best I see what's there up north, eh? Let's go.
Alright, he wants to go north of the town. Ash, as you tried to lead the lab, Gary Oak, your rival, has stopped you and he challenged you to a Pokemon battle. He already sent out your Squirtle and you reflexively sent out your Charmander in defense. Would you like to fight back by growling at him or by scratching him? Oh my god, I see the fucking response. It's so funny.
Well, I'll be. That's more surprising than the time I found out those fellas from One Direction weren't actually headed in one direction. Gary wants a battle, does he? Guess he doesn't realize I'm determined to become a Pokemon master. I ain't
scared.
one for growling. Not since my Mick Jagger impersonation back at the karaoke bars. Let's give him a good old scratch with Charmander.
Scratch!
And just like when I'm dealing with that blasted motor on my base boat, we ain't backing down. Now,
oh my god, that did
on to
nothing.
winning this thing.
Alright, Ash, you scratched him and he tail whipped you. In a one-sentence response, what would you want him to do now? Scratch or growl?
Gary's Squirtle has a knack for whipping, huh? But I ain't bowing out. Let's go for another scratch. Like hanging on to Ma base boat on a choppy day. Gotta hold tight and stay the course.
Okay. Once again, you scratched and he tail whipped. What would you like to do? One sentence response.
Enough with his tail
Rikishi.
whipping nonsense. Let's scratch him good. Like scratching a winning lottery ticket. Something a Pokemon master like me knows all about.
Alright, you scratched him, but this time he tackled you. Would you like to scratch again, or do you want to growl this time? One sentence response. Maybe I should tell him that if we're in a battle, keep his responses to one sentence. So that way I don't have
Enough
to say it every single
dilly-dallying.
time.
Hit him with
Welcome.
another scratch, like when I scratch Ma Beard during those quiet evenings on my base boat.
Ma Beard is M-H-H. M-A-H, by the way. Okay, Ash. This looks like this might be it. If you hit him with one more scratch, you'll go down. But the same thing is true if he hits you with another tackle. What do you want to do? Oh, wrong key. Okay. Alright, hurry. You got this, Alice.
Blast it all. I ain't backing down now. Hit him with one more scratch, cram it into him like a Black Eyed Peas hit song.
Let's go!
This kid still listen to them, right? Ain't no need to rock the bass boat now. Let's get him.
Let's go. All right, Ash, you won your very first Pokemon battle. Now that that's out of the way, you can go up north, which Professor Oak also asked you to pick up a parcel in the northern town that I forgot the name of. Would you like to do that now? We gotta get permission from every time. You guys have noon right now. Oh yeah, it's like 12:15 for me. Yeah, she's in school.
Well, butter my buns and call me a biscuit. We won. Guess that sneaky Gary learned a thing or two about.
Does it sound fine to you, by the way?
Might
like
help him
the
in his
game
future to
and
become
Ash?
a Pokemon master. Now onto that parcel in the north. I'm always ready for a good fetch quest, especially if it means not having to listen to my wife.
Whoa!
Did I say wife? Never mind that. Let's get moving, friend. Don't want to spend all day.
Why does he
gabbering.
keep bringing up his wife that he doesn't have so often? As a new rule of thumb, Ash, if I say that we're in a battle, I would like you to keep your sentences to keep your responses to one sentence, please.
Gotcha, buddy. I'll keep my battle speak as brief as my fishing trips on my beloved bass boat. You ready? Let's get this show on the road.
Bit louder than the AI. Okay, that's actually part of the lore about the AI. You're in a battle with a wild Rattata. Would you like to scratch it, growl it, or would you like to run away?
Let's give that Rattata a good old scratch, just like how I cleaned my bass boat.
Yeah, this is a smoker, Ash. I'm a bit louder. I can raise the AI's voice a bit. Only by a little bit, though. This is the louder. Yeah, I can only make him like a whole decibel louder. That's all I can do, unfortunately. You scratched him and he tail whipped you. Now what would you like to do?
Don't let that tail whip shake you. Hit him with another scratch, just like scrubbing a stubborn stain off
I'm so
a raw
happy he's
bass
never
boat.
going for growl. It's so good. You scratched him and he tackled you. What would you like to do now? I made him
Let's
a bit
not
louder, by
back
the
down,
way.
friend. Give that Rattata one more scratch. Tougher
Let's
than
go!
getting my bass boat out in rush hour.
Perfect. Yeah, the lore for this guy, he's a boomer that smoked all of his life impersonating Ash Ketchum. That's the lore, by the way. I forgot to mention that. Alright, we're gonna return going north. Oh! You're in a battle with a wild Pidgey. Would you like to fight it, or would you like to run away?
Let's give that Pidgey the business. Scratch it harder than the time I tried understanding them poke TikToks.
Okay. Ash tried TikTok. It didn't work out. Welcome back. Apparently Ash uses TikTok. Or he tried to. You scratched him and he pecked you. What would you like to do?
Just like cleaning my bass boat after a trip. Gotta keep at it, friend. One more scratch will do.
Scratch! Okay. Bum, 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 bum. You scratched him and he tackled you. Now what would you like to do? Gonna get a perfect score on that, alright? That'd be kind of cool. I mean, it sounds like you put a lot of effort
blast
into
it.
it.
Show that Pidgey who's boss. One more scratch coming right up.
Okay. He only likes to scratch for some reason. Okay. I mean, that's good. Growl's not really useful in game, but... What did you paint? You're gonna draw your own thing? I guess? Ah. I gotta get rid of these silly little emotes that block part of your message. I don't like that. Okay. Alright, Ash. We have just entered Viridian City. If we go north, we'll enter a forest that will lead us to Pewter City, which is our overall goal. If we go left, we can find some wild Pokemon that we can maybe catch or train. Although, we should probably go to the Pokemon Center first if we need to purchase items such as Pokeballs or healing things. That's also where the parcel Professor Oak told us to go grab is. Lastly, we could go to the Pokemon Center to heal our Pokemon. What would you like to do? Let's see what Ash chooses to do. Alright.
I reckon we ought to pay a visit to the Pokemon Center first.
Okay,
Mend up
Pokemon
our critters
Center.
before we continue the journey to become a Pokemon Master. Of course, that's like checking my fishing lines before I head out on the base boat. Common sense, really.
Why does he
Maybe
bring up
grab
his
that
bass
parcel
boat
for
so
Old
much?
Oak while we're at it.
Grab the parcel. That's in
After
the
that,
town.
we could scout for some wild Pokemon. Sound like a deal? You know, it reminds me of the day I spent some time navigating those AOL chat rooms. Was it something about dial-up? Let's get to it.
Alright, Ash. We got the parcel and we also healed our Pokemon. Would you like to return to Pallet Town to give Professor Oak the item, or would you like to catch some wild Pokemon? No, you can go left or right to find wild Pokemon. I should have told him he could be able to go north, but technically he can't go that way. Ask, give you shorter answers. I told him to give short answers in battles.
Listen, pal. We're on a quest to become a Pokemon Master, not a mail courier. Let's venture left and see if we can nab some wild Pokemon. Just like springing for the big catch in my base boat.
He wants to go left.
A little added muscle to the team couldn't hurt. Now where's my Pokeball gone? Not that I'd confuse it with one of those Furbies the kids these days can't get enough of. Let's go, partner.
Would you like to explore just the first set of wild grass, or would you like to go even further beyond? Pokemon is an emblem to Fire Emblem character.
Let's not tarry around the edges, eh? No one became a Pokemon Master by sticking to the kiddie pool. Plus, fishing at the deeper sections of the lake with my base boat has always brought me the big catches. We're going further, partner. Just hope these wild critters are friendlier than Ma. Never mind, let's go.
He said to go further in the route. Shouldn't Gary be battling me here? Okay. Oh! You were challenged by a wild Mankey. Keep in mind, you did not buy any Pokeballs, so you cannot capture it. Would you like to fight it or run from it? You can draw Gudra? Draw Gudra in like a marsh and it's raining. Something like that. What's taking Ash so long to talk? I'm scared. Ash? Uh-oh.
Wild Mankey, eh?
Oh, there he goes.
Reminds me of when I had to face
scared.
down a power surge back in the 80s. But that's beside the point. Let's fight it. Give him a good scratch, just like those stubborn barnacles on my base
Oh, I forgot
boat.
to tell him he learned Ember. You went for a scratch, and he went for a leer. By the way, your Charmander learned Ember, so that's also an attack option now. Alright.
Well, ain't that
I like
a
how
kick
he's
in the
actually
teeth?
capitalizing the
My
Pokemon
Charmander
attacks.
learned Ember, did he? Alrighty, let's give that a whirl. Burn him up like a fresh-started grill.
He said use Ember!
Who needs a wife's roast?
Yeah, this
when
run's
you got...
really in
Hang
trouble,
on.
especially if he
Let's
doesn't
stick
learn to go
battling.
catch Pokemon.
Ember away, partner.
Based, Venusaur is the best of the three, in my opinion. I love him. You hit him with an Ember that dealt more damage than the Scratch did, and he hit you with a Leer. What do you want to do?
Let's blast that Mankey with another Ember. Heat him up, Charmander, like a hot summer's day on the base boat.
I don't know if Charmander... I forgot his name is Blaze and Boat. Yeah, this challenge is going to be hard. I don't know if I'm going to do the whole game or if I'm just going to try the first gym, but it depends on how this goes, really. Would you like to fight more wild Pokemon? Or would you like to return to the Pokemon Center and heal? Would you like to go to the store and get more items? Or would you like to return the parcel to Professor Oak? We have Professor Oak's mail as hostage right now, just so we're clear. Okay, he wants to heal.
I reckon we best be heading back to the Pokemon Center first and heal up, friend. Ain't no
Charizard
Pokemon
grows
Master
wings.
got far without making sure their pack was in tip-top shape. You know, just like maintaining the engine on my base boat. After that, how about we swing by the store, grab us some essentials. Sorta like the time I got that new lure set for fishing. As for the parcel, well, the professor can wait a wee bit longer, I reckon. Time waits for no man. Unless you're
What?
my wife. Which I don't. Never mind. Let's go.
We can't buy anything. Sorry, Ash, but the store is refusing to sell us anything until we deliver Professor Oak's parcel. Would you like to go deliver it, or would you like to go fight Pokemon? This is not good. Oh, please don't tell me he's stuck fighting wild Pokemon. Big fan of poison types. They're kind of spooky. Why? Oh my
Blasted all
lord.
fine. What's with this newfangled world where every Tom, Dick, and Harry is sticking their nose into my business? Just like the IRS and my base boat. Anyway,
IRS.
let's hoof it back to Pallet Town and give old
Okay.
Oak his parcel. Meantime,
Go back to Allentown.
maybe I can also figure out how to unblock Netflix on that computer contraption. My imaginary wife mentioned some Joe Exotic chap. Savage tiger, fierce feline. Ah, let's get moving.
Okay. Apparently his wife watches Joe Exotic. Blastoise looks naked. I mean, what Pokemon doesn't? Okay. We have returned the parcel to Professor Oak. Alright, Ash, you've given the parcel back to Professor Oak. Would you like to return to Viridian City, or would you like to hang out in Pallet Town for a while? The shell only covers his back. That's usually how most turtles work, though.
Much as I'd
Stage
like to
one
put
or
my
two.
feet up, there's no time for dawdling. Let's head back to Viridian City, buddy.
Back to Viridian
Like the
City.
time I told my fishing buddies I'd catch the biggest bass of my life. No turning back then, eh? To become a Pokemon master, you gotta stay on the move. Besides, catching Pokemon sounds more fun than marital. I mean mapping out my next route. Off we go.
Marital? He was bringing up his marriage? Gudra is naked, it is. You're in a battle with a wild Pidgey. What would you like to do?
Well, I reckon we could use a bit of excitement. Let's hit that Pidgey with a fiery ember. Teach him not to tangle with this Pokemon master.
Got it. Ooh! Alright, you used Ember, did over half its health, and he hit you with a tackle. What would you like to do? Kudra is naked. Yeah. Not Hisui and Gudra.
Well, ain't
Hisui
that
and
him
Gudra put on like
fancy
a shoulder
flapping?
pad or something.
Let's give him another taste of ember. Heat him up like a 4th of July barbecue.
Oh, we're burning this Pidgey alive. One of your favorite mons is Mew. That's fair. Mew's cool. Mew's funny. He's fun to use. Gets all the moves. You're in a battle with a wild Rattata. What would you like to do? It interpreted Rattata as Ratatouille. So,
Alrighty then, let's keep the heat on. Ember away, Charmander. Just like the time I set my garden on fire. Oh, don't tell my wife.
what? Alright, you used Ember, and then he went for Tackle. What would you like to do now? He's really spamming Ember.
Hot dog, let's keep the pressure on. Use Ember again, Charmander. Let's roast this
Oh,
hot
I
rat.
can't wait to reach the gym and have him spam Ember on the Geodude. Alright, we leveled up. Good, we're in Viridian City. Alright, Ash, we are back in Viridian City, meaning the Pokemon Center should be able to sell us items now. We can go there, or we can go to the Pokemon Center, we can go left to fight and battle new Pokemon, or go north to continue our journey. Or we can do any combination of these things. What would you like to do first?
Well, just like when I used to prep for long weekends on the base boat, we'll need some supplies. Let's swing by that store first and see what they've got. Who knows?
Got it.
Might even stumble on a deal better than those sweet power bait dough balls I found last summer. Let's go, buddy.
All right. All right, Ash. The store sells Pokeballs, potions, antidotes, and paralyze heals. What would you like to buy and how many of them? Dum 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 boom boom boom.
This ain't my first rodeo, I mean Pokemon journey. We're gonna need Pokeballs, can't catch critters with just my good looks, eh? About 10 should do.
10
As
Pokeballs.
for potions, better grab 5 of them. Antidotes and paralyze heals, let's take 3 of each. Never hurt to be prepared, right? Just like when I stocked up on bobbers before that
we're
fishing
poor.
trip. Where's my base boat
I love
when
Togepi
need
too.
it?
It's one of my favorites.
Anyway, let's get these items and continue the journey to become a Pokemon master.
All right, Ash. You were able to purchase 10 Pokeballs, but you only had enough money to purchase the 3 potions and not anything else. Now that you don't have any money, what would you like to do now? Togepi spreads happiness. That's its Pokedex stuff, really.
Well, dadgummit, who's running this economy? Anyway, let's hightail it out of this shop and go left.
Go
I'm
left.
feeling lucky, just like when I found that lucky lure on my base boat. Time to wrestle up some wild Pokemon and show 'em who's boss. To become a Pokemon master, one's gotta flex a little, eh? Let's get moving.
All right. Wants to go left and fight some wild Pokemon. All right. All right, Ash. We found a wild Rattata. What would you like to do now? Too bad it's inconsistent. Gardevoir's pretty fun, though. It's a fun Pokemon. You know, it's got that going for it.
This here's our chance. Gotta prove we have what it takes to become a Pokemon master. All right, Charmander, smoke 'em with Ember. Just like the time I tried to make barbecue ratatouille. Don't ask. Long story involving a recipe swap and my missus. Anyway,
All right, he just one-shot
Ember away.
Because trainers don't want to get slimy. All right, Ash. You have found a wild Mankey, which is strong against the first gym leader. Would you like to battle it, or would you like to catch it? Why is like
Well,
the game
shoot
jumping
fire.
sometimes?
If it's strong against that gym leader, let's try and catch this Mankey. Wouldn't hurt to add some more muscle to
I
the
didn't
team.
tell him the
just like
curse.
adding a stronger motor to my base boat. All right, partner. Let's lob a Pokeball at it.
Lob a
1,
Pokeball.
2, 3, and I hope this works. I haven't been this nervous since the Y2K bug thingy. Or was it the Y2J thingy? Ah, apples and oranges. Let's just catch this Mankey.
Ash, it worked! You've captured your first Pokemon. What would you like to nickname it? You have a maximum of 11 characters. Oh my goodness, I see the name.
Ain't that a hoot? Caught our first Pokemon, just like when I caught my first base. Let's name him Bass Buddy, after all the good times on my beloved base boat. Ain't nothing fishy about that, huh? Now on to
There's no
becoming a
space in
bona
this.
fide Pokemon master.
Bass Buddy is what he named it. Say a lot of Bass Buddy. Well, we got Bass Buddy. Let's take a look at him. Oh, not that one. Hope I can get a Basculegion. Oh, yeah, I want that to be available in a base game that I don't have to pay DLC for. It'd be a hack. Oh, Adamant Nature? That's perfect. Alright, we have a Lonely Charmander. Okay. Alright, Ash. Would you like to lead off into battles with your Mankey, or would you like to lead off with your Charmander? Also, would you like to go back and heal, or would you like to fight more wild Pokemon? Okay.
Well, as excited as I am to try out my new Bass Buddy, I think letting Charmander lead off for now will give us a good start.
Okay, we're still using Charmander.
Just like when I got my new baitcast rod. Took a while to get a handle on it before showing it off to the base. Let's heal up our crew first, though. Wouldn't want them to miss out on all the TV shows from back in my day. Or that fancy Fortnite these kids yap about. Or was it Foursquare? Regardless, let's head off to the Pokemon Center first.
I'm in for a Ketchum, then. I don't want to, like, lead him to making certain answers, though. Ketchum all runs? Dear God, I think would be here forever, though. This does cost money every time I talk to him, just so you know. Just throwing that out there. Yeah, the longer his responses are, it more costs, by the way. Okay. Alright, Ash, we've healed our Pokemon. Would you like to return to Pallet Town? Would you like to go to the left and find a new Pokemon? Or would you like to go to the north and find new Pokemon? Boop boop doop. What? Why? Because I'm using like multiple services to get the voice to go off and using ChatGPT and stuff like that.
Well, we ain't got no business back in Pallet Town now, do we? Just like my wife keeps asking me to put up the Christmas lights in July. Did I say wife? Never mind. Northward sounds as excellent a direction as any. Let's head to the north, friend. Time to find ourselves some wild Pokemon to catch and train, like choosing the right bait for the base. Now who's up for a game of Angry Birds? To become a Pokemon master, gotta keep the reflexes sharp, eh? Off we go.
The reason I have to use ChatGPT because it's like the best one for getting responses created. The program I use to get my voice into text is free. That one's free, so that's cool. ChatGPT costs like, it's only a couple dollars a month. It's not really that big a deal. And it comes up with like the best answers when compared to other AI services. 11 Labs is what I use to create the voice, and I like it more than the standard the voice options, text to speech options. It's a lot better with different voices. Like I made a couple more in the background, but like I'm not ready to show them off yet. But they're working out better than the Ash one is. Ash, as you went north, an old man tried to show you how to catch Pokemon, and he appreciates it. Would you like to continue going north now?
Well, I'll be. Ain't that a holler? An old man showing me how to catch Pokemon. Just like when I had to show Timmy how to snag a base. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. To become a Pokemon master ain't no time to dally. Let's forge on northwards, pal. Never know what's waiting for us out there. Wonder if there's a base boat hidden somewhere. What's that? Boat. I'm talking to myself again? Don't mind me and my musings. Let's go catch us some critters.
Alright, Ash, in front of you there's a giant patch of grass full of wild Pokemon, and there's also a forest to the north of you where there's also wild Pokemon. What would you like to do? Timmy the baseball player. He plays baseball? I don't know why he keeps pronouncing bass as bait. I think that actually has to do with 11 Labs reading bass as base, which is a little annoying. He does mean bass as in the fish, though.
I reckon we've had enough dancing around in the grass. Time to dive into the thick of it, like a big fishing trip on my base boat. To become a Pokemon master, you gotta explore uncharted waters. Or in this case, a forest. Let's head north, friend. Maybe we'll catch a few surprises.
Touch a bass like a fish.
Woodpeckers that'll give me
like
trouble
how to catch
like
a fish.
Back in '89. Let's go catch some Pokemon.
Oh crap, how am I gonna guide him through the forest? Alright, Ash, in the beginning of the forest, there's a path to the left, straight up, and to the right. Which way would you like to go? All routes have wild Pokemon. I'm not gonna guide him through the forest. He has to find his own way out.
Well, in the words of my favorite NSYNC song, I'm tearing up my heart. Wait, is it not NSYNC that the kids are into these days? Beats me. Anyhow, let's head straight up, friend. Like the direct path I used to take on my base boat to my secret fishing spot. Better prepare my Pokeballs. Time to round us up some wild Pokemon. This here is the road to becoming a Pokemon master.
Okay, Ash, when you went straight up, the only path remaining now is a left. Would you like to go left, or would you like to return to where you came from? Let's do it.
Now, why would I want to go back? No, sir, left it is.
Okay, Ash.
Just like when I had to navigate through those confusing as heck social media apps.
I guess.
What
That's a fair
incarnation
point,
is an
Arukushi.
Instagram anyway? Ah, the good old days. Become a Pokemon master, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Well, here we are, keeping on. Let's see what's left.
Yeah, I
No
see
pun
what you mean.
intended.
I should probably do that to save a little bit of time there. If there's only one path. You were challenged to battle by a wild Metapod. Would you like to defeat it, or would you like to capture it? Or run from it? +1. Nice. What lake is this with all these
Well,
fish in it?
shucks. Ain't no Metapod gonna scare me off. That'd be like running away from a sunfish while riding my trusty base boat. Let's give him a taste of Charmander's Ember. I reckon it's time to crank up the heat. And if it looks
him with
weak
the
enough,
Charmander.
we'll chuck a Pokeball at it. To become a Pokemon master, gotta make the most out of each chance, right?
Oh,
Let's
you
do
killed it.
this.
Sorry, Ash, you killed the Charmander with the Ember, so you're not going to be able to capture it. The path you went on has a split between going north and going south. Which direction would you like to go? I'm going to ask him about his bass boat later.
Well, that didn't go as planned, did it? More
Yeah, what'd
fire
you
than when I
expect?
tried making s'mores with a flamethrower. But let's
Killed
not get
Charma-
into
Oh, no,
that.
we killed the Metapod.
To become a Pokemon master, we gotta keep moving forward.
Go
Let's
north.
head north, partner. Can't be worse than the time
Oh.
I took a wrong turn and ended
Well, I
up
guess
in
this
the
is
lake
north.
with my base boat. Don't ask. Onwards we go.
All right, Ash. North led to a dead end. So would you, when we get back to that fork in the road, would you like to go south, or would you like to return east? I know my directions.
Dead end, huh?
I mean, you gotta give
Well,
Gudra
dang.
some drip.
Just like that
You know the
elusive
Goku drip
Alcapone
memes? Gotta
vault.
give it that.
My missus was right, but that's a tale for another time. South sounds like a fair shake. Let's head
South.
down and see what's cooking. Gotta keep on track to become a Pokemon master. Ain't no time to lose. Just like the fish won't wait for nobody when I'm on my base boat. Let's hit the road, buddy.
You were challenged by a wild Caterpie. Would you like to hit it with an Ember, a Scratch, or run away? Or catch it? I gotta let him know that Growl is an option.
A Caterpie, huh? Nifty
Too many
little bugger.
words.
Let's heat things up with Charmander's Ember.
Yeah, that's
Once
fair.
it's down in the weeds, we'll toss a Pokeball at it. To become a
it with
Pokemon
an Ember.
master, gotta catch 'em all, as they say.
This
Let's get
Caterpie
this
is not
critter.
living in Ember.
More BBQ? Oh no, wait. Never mind my rambling, let's get into it.
Alright, he said to go south earlier, so... Hey, Ash, you once again killed the Caterpie with the Ember, so you couldn't catch it. Hey, can you explain how a 10-year-old has access to a bass boat? Oh, that's a good idea. You can give it a little chef outfit.
Well, it seems you've caught me in a dilemma. You see, a base boat? Well, it's the symbol of freedom for a 10-year-old like me. Ahem.
Okay.
I mean, I don't own one, but
It's
I
actually
sure
a
would love
bass
to have a
boat.
base boat
It's an
someday,
actual
you know?
bass.
Just like the real Ash Ketchum would, if he were here. Now, why were we chatting about boats again? To become a Pokemon master, gotta stay focused. No boats or wives or... You know what's it called. Oh, dang.
No
just
boats, no
spitballing.
wives. Just
Let's get back to our adventure.
Why did... I don't know why he keeps talking about his wife. That he doesn't have, apparently. Alright, you were challenged by Kakuna. Would you like to weaken and capture it? Would you like to fight it? Or would you like to run away?
That Kakuna thinks it can show me up in my own game, huh? We'll see about that. Let's weaken it up a bit with Charmander's Scratch.
Scratch!
Then we'll toss a Pokeball at it.
And we'll
You
toss
know,
a
to take it
Pokeball.
home
Okay.
or something. Like when I accidentally reel in an old shoe while I'm on my base boat. All right, let's get this going.
Okay, I'm gonna throw a Pokeball at it now. He said to throw a Pokeball. So let's try it. Is it gonna work? No! Ash, the Kakuna broke out of the Pokeball. It looks like it could take a couple scratches, though, and it went for Harden twice. Now what would you like to do? Is Ash gonna be able to catch a Pokemon for once? Oh my god, that's a long response. It's gonna take a hot minute for that one.
Reminds me of my ancient old phone, hard as a rock before those kiddos introduced me to them touchscreens. Or was it a Game Boy? Never mind. Let's keep it steady. Use Scratch again on this stubborn Kakuna.
Scratch!
We're gonna catch it in its moment of weakness. Can't let any setbacks stop us from becoming a Pokemon master. Ember or Scratch, that is the question. Defeats all nasty critters.
He already told me to
Reminds me of
scratch.
those old Twilight books. Or was it Harry Potter? Anyhow, let's scratch that Kakuna.
Perfect. Alright, Ash, the Kakuna is 1 on 1 HP. If it takes any more damage, it will faint. Would you like to throw a Pokeball, or would you like to attack it? Or run away? I gotta get express permission from him every time. I have to get permission.
I reckon we got this Kakuna right where we want it. Let's lob a Pokeball at it.
Pokeball!
Give it a spin like throwing out the fishing line from my base boat. There's a wild one just waiting to be caught. Come to Papa, you lovely critter. You're about to meet Ash Ketchum, the original... If he wasn't... Oh, forget it. Pokeball, go.
Sorry, Ash, it broke out of the Pokeball. Would you like to throw another one? Why does he keep making such long text responses?
Blast it all. That Kakuna's slipperier than an eel in a bucket of snot. Throw another Pokeball. Don't want to waste all that
What is that
hard
analogy?
work. It's like when I had to reel in that big old catfish on my base boat. Boy, let me tell you.
Oh, he said throw
that was
another one.
some
I missed
work.
that. Okay.
It was slipperier than my wife's. Forget about that. Anyway,
I'll
let's
tell her
get
to make
back
it
to
shorter.
becoming a Pokemon master. Pokeball, ready, set, fly.
Alright, Ash, you broke out of the Pokeball once again. Keep your answers short. Would you like to throw another Pokeball, kill it, or run away?
Blistering barnacles. Throw another Pokeball, Jayhawks. We can't back down now. Not when we're on
Who's
the road to become a
Jayhawks?
Pokemon master.
Does he think I'm Jayhawks? What? Going for an 18 plus stream. What? What makes you think he's going for 18 plus? Would you like me to keep throwing Pokeballs until this thing is captured? I just asked him if that's what he wants me to do.
Just
Keep
like when I
lobbing
finally caught
Pokeballs.
the big one on my base boat. I ain't a quitter. Keep lobbing those Pokeballs until we've got him, partner.
Okay, he said to keep throwing them. Why is this Kakuna not staying in the ball? About his wife. What was it? He keeps making jokes about his wife. I don't know why he keeps bringing up a wife. Alright, Ash, it took about 8 Pokeballs, but we finally captured the Kakuna. What would you like to nickname him? 11 characters max. You're assuming that he's gonna train the Kakuna. Bold of you to assume that.
Well, hot dog, we caught ourselves a Kakuna. Let's call it Tough Nut, because it
Tough
gave us
Nut.
quite the hullabaloo. Just like that blasted carburetor in my base boat.
There's no
Now that's
space in
over,
between these, by
let's
the way.
keep moving on our quest to become a Pokemon master.
Okay, Tough Nut. Alright, Ash, we went south and now there's another fork in the road. Would you like to go west or would you like to travel east? I wonder how long we're going to be stuck in the forest for. Oh, he's literally on 1 HP. Brash nature, shed skin. That's interesting. Tough nut. I don't recognize what the HTTYD is. What is taking so long for a response? Oh my lord, why is it such a long response?
Decisions. You're giving me a real noodle scratcher here, partner. But I reckon we can always count on a little adventure in the West. Sort of like my
West,
baseboat trips.
West!
No tub thumping on this journey, eh?
Well...
Wasn't that some hit song by those lads? Chesney Hawks? The Baja Men? Bah, let's head west. After all, to become a Pokemon master, haven't we got to explore
It'd take forever.
and get lost? Occasionally? Let's go.
Wait for him to catch a cocoon so he can tell his opponents to face these nuts. You know, I can suggest a nickname to him. I'm down for that. Okay. Ash, you're in a battle with a wild Pikachu. Would you like to weaken and catch it? Would you like to KO it? Would you like to run away? Pikachu's the rare spawn here. Uh-oh. What? That's odd. Huh. Oh, it gave me 3 responses. That's strange. For Ash. Let's see. Is he going to try to catch it?
Well, I'll be. A wild Pikachu. Ain't that the cat's pajamas? This lightning bug's as famous as one of them beatniks.
It's a bug?
Beetles? B-52S? Doesn't matter.
He thinks
Let's
it's a
try
bug.
and snag this one. You
Okay.
scratch, Charmander, but gentle-like. We
Okay,
can't let
scratch.
this opportunity pass, not if you want to become a Pokemon master. After all,
Ooh.
a Pikachu would be a great addition to the team, almost as electrifying as my base boat. Hear that storm last night?
I don't think we
Hey,
have a choice,
never mind.
Arukushi.
Let's catch us a
Pikachus are
Pikachu.
rare, and I don't trust him to not slaughter it. Alright, Ash. You hit him with a scratch and hit you with a growl. I think if you scratch it one more time, it'll faint, so you better throw a Pokeball if you want to catch it. Would you like to KO it, catch it, or run away? I need to tell him to keep his answers short, because, like, he's getting even longer and longer with these answers. I don't like that.
Well, I'll be go to a barn dance. This critter's more skittish than a mullet caught on a treble hook. Let's throw a Pokeball, fingers crossed.
Pokeball!
You ain't escaping me, Pikachu. About to bag a surprise catch, bigger than any base I've seen. Even my imaginary wife would be impressed. Never mind. Pokeball, I choose
Hey!
you. Let's add another team member on our journey to become a Pokemon master.
He's doing this as spite. Okay, Ash, we have captured the Pikachu. What would you like to nickname it? 11 characters max. Keep your answers short. It did not hear the word answer, it heard a curse word.
Let's call it Thunderrat. Adds a bit of
Thunderrat.
shock to our story to become a Pokemon master, don't it? Unlike when I tried to fix the TV antennae. Never mind. Time to roll out.
Thunder Rat. I can't believe we actually caught the Pikachu. Fuller than ours used to be. Okay, Ash, 2 questions. First, what member of our team would you like to lead off with? The Charmander, Mankey, Kakuna, or Pikachu? And secondly, the west path was a dead end. Would you like to go east, or would you like to return to the dead end west or north? Okay.
To become a Pokemon master, can't keep depending on my old faithful Charmander. Our new addition, Thunderrat, has a ring to it, wouldn't you say? Let's give Pikachu a chance to shine. As for directions, that west path was drier than a popcorn fart. Let's head east. Roll up the map
East.
and let's hit the road, partner.
All right, Ash, we went east and it looks like we're at All right, Ash, we went east and it looks like we're at the beginning of the forest once again. It looks like north and east are dead ends and west is the only path to go. We could also return to the Pokemon Center and heal up our new team members. What would you like to do?
Well, I
would
reckon
assume
we're
our
a tad
classes are
winded
similar.
from all this exploring. It's like when Ma Bass Boat ran out of gas in the middle of the lake. Don't ask. Let's head back to the Pokemon Center for a bit. Patch up the team, maybe grab a coffee. Do they make coffee for 10-year-olds? I could use a... never mind, let's get going. The journey to become a Pokemon master ain't taking a break.
Alright, Ash, our Pokemon are healed. Would you like to return to the forest now, or would you like to go back south or east? Keep your answer short. Paper and drawing stuff? Do you have like a
Skipper.
digital design class?
Let's head back to that forest.
Back
Just
to the
like when I
forest.
used to venture into the wilderness looking for the perfect fishing spot for my base boat. Eastward we go. No time like the present to become
Wait.
a Pokemon master.
You told me to go east, but the forest is to the north. Would you like to go to the forest, which is where our destination is past, or would you like to go east? I need him to clarify. He gave me mixed answers.
Call it age, or maybe just too much time on my base boat, but seems I got my directions a bit scrambled. Happens to the best of us, right? Let's head north into the forest once again.
North.
Time to face the music, like my imaginary wife's bagpipes. Never mind, let's move on. Forward to becoming a Pokemon master.
Alright. We are back in the forest. We already know that the west and north paths lead to dead ends, but I won't stop you if you want to go down them. Do you want to go west, north, or east? I like digital design because the teacher was really cool. He was also like the leader of the
East it is
gang
then,
club.
partner. Can't keep circling
East.
around like one of them. What
Oh.
the kids call it? Ah, yes. Fidgety
There we go,
spinners or
sorry.
something. Anyway, no dilly-dallying when you're trying to become a Pokemon master. Let's head east.
Alright, Ash, the main path goes north now, but you see an item to further in the east. Would you like to grab the item, or would you like to just continue on with your adventure? I'm in the same way, Orokushi. Same way. Hmm.
Well, an item, you say? Now that reminds me of the time I found a shiny new tackle box on the beach during one of my fishing outings with the base boat. Ain't bad luck to pick up a little bounty on the way. Let's go check it out before heading north. After all,
Okay.
to become a Pokemon master, one must explore, gather, and learn. Onwards, partner!
Oh, he also said to go north afterwards, so I'm gonna do that. You're in a battle with a wild Pikachu, and your Pikachu is out. Would you like to Thunder Shock, Growl, switch Pokemon, or run away? Or you can catch a second one. Wrong button.
Two Pikachus are better than one, ain't that right?
Oh, okay.
Let's try
Oh,
and
no.
catch another. It'll be like riding double on my base boat. Thundershock that critter Thunder Rat. If it's weakened, we'll toss a Pokeball. Onward to becoming a Pokemon master. Let's go.
Okay. You Thunder Shocked it, and it growled you. It looks like it can take several more Thunder Shocks. Would you like to weaken it further, or would you like to throw a ball now? I should have told him to keep it short, because he's probably going to give me a whole freaking book about this next response. Oh, considering how long it's taken the ChatGPT to respond, it's getting me scared. That's not too long.
Well, better safe than sorry, I reckon. Let's Thundershock that Pikachu once again, just like revving up my good old base boat. Once it's dazed, just like old Bobby back in... Never mind. We'll throw a Pokeball. Here's to becoming
Oh, wait, he said never
Pokemon
mind. He
master.
changed his mind. Okay.
Let's do this.
Oh, we paralyzed the Pikachu. Okay, let's throw a Pokeball at it. Ah! The Pikachu broke free, but you got it weakened with Thunder Shock further, and you paralyzed it. Would you like to weaken it a little bit more, or would you like to throw another Pokeball? We're gonna run out of money.
Still putting up a fight, eh, Pikachu? Reminds me of, well, that's a saga for another time. Time is
Picasso's
right.
got weird
Let's
art.
toss another Pokeball. We're on the
Another
path to
Pokeball.
becoming a Pokemon Master, and we ain't stopping at almost caught it. Come on, you wild Thunder Rat #2. We've got some adventuring to do, too.
Thunder Rat number 2. It broke out of the Pokeball immediately and attacked you with a Thunder Shock. What would you like to do? Weaken it further or throw another ball? Keep it short.
That's one tough cookie, but they don't call me tenacious for nothing. Another Thunder Shock, Thunder Rat. Let's tire this critter out. Time to step up our game to become a Pokemon Master.
Both of the Pikachus use Thunder Shock, and it looks like both of them could take several more. What would you like to do? Keep it short. Insta or such. I don't have any like social media besides the channel Twitter, which should be in the description of this video. Or the stream. If not the stream, then it's in like the description of every video I have. But I don't really have anything special on there.
Fight fire with fire or electricity with electricity, eh? Let's toss another Pokeball.
Another
Catching
Pokeball.
this Pikachu will be as sweet as winning the jackpot on my first slot machine. I mean, winning at my first game of marbles. We got this.
Ash, you realize a 10-year-old gambling is illegal, right? Okay. Alright, Ash, we caught the Pikachu. What would you like to nickname it? 11 characters maximum, keep it short.
Alrighty, we caught another one. Let's call it Spark Rat. Now
Spark
time
Rat.
to roll out.
No
Got
space.
my eye on becoming a Pokemon Master.
We have Spark Rat now. Okay, he also told us to go north earlier, so I'll just do that. We are gonna get destroyed by Brock, just so we are crystal clear here. I wonder who's better, Spark Rat or Thunder Rat? They're about equal, I'd say. Spark Rat might be better, though. Ash, you were challenged to your first Pokemon battle by a wild person that isn't your rival. He sent out a Weevil and you sent out Thunder Rat. What would you like to do?
First non-rival challenge, huh?
He has
Let's
like
show him what
2.
we got. Use Thunder
Yeah,
Shock,
maybe.
Thunder Rat. We're on the road to become a Pokemon Master. Put as much energy into it as I do when I'm hauling in the big catch on my base boat.
Oh no.
Attack!
You hit him with a Thunder Shock and he hit you with a Poison Sting. Unfortunately, it looks like you're dealing about the same damage, but since your Thunder Rat's weak, he'll win this 1v1. Would you like to switch out, or would you like to keep attacking? Keep your answer short.
This old coot ain't backing down. Switch out, Thunder Rat. Let's send in Bass Buddy. Give him a taste of a
Bass
fierce
Buddy.
scratch. We're grinding toward becoming a Pokemon
Okay,
Master.
switch
one
out
switch
and
at
then
a
click
time.
scratch.
Let's
That's
do
what he told me
this.
to do. Bass Buddy is in. String shot. Alright, then he said to use scratch. Alright, you use scratch and he used string shot twice. What would you like to do now? And remember, if we're in battles, you need to keep all of your answers short.
Got it, buddy. Let's scratch again, Bass Buddy. Make it sting.
Second verse, same as the first. What would you like to do now? Let's see if he understands that saying. Why is he taking so long to think? Bum bum ba-dum. Oh, it's taking him a while to come up with an answer.
Less chit-chat, more action. Scratch him again, Bass Buddy. We're on the fast lane to become
Composing a
Pokemon
poem
master.
about his wife. Once again, the Weedle was used String Shot as you scratched him. Would you like to keep scratching until he faints or until you're low on health? Let's see if this helps speeds up the process. In a second here, I'm going to check something. I'm getting a little concerned about the length of these messages, like the token-wise. This shouldn't be costing me too much money, but...
Till the bitter end. Keep scratching, Bass Buddy. We got this.
Alright,
to become
he told
a
me to keep
Pokemon
going
master,
until the bitter
we gotta
end.
stick to our guns.
Oh my god, Bass Buddy did it. Alright, Bass Buddy has defeated the Weedle, but he's low on health and poisoned. The opponent's about to send out a Caterpie. Would you like to switch Pokemon or keep fighting with Bass Buddy? Let me check something here. Oh.
Quick switch! Every seasoned captain knows when to make a tactical retreat. I'd know. My base boat adventures taught me enough. Go, Tough Nut! Time to roll! We're becoming a Pokemon master, one battle at a time.
I want to see my, I want to see this isn't using more than I think it is, right? Okay. Alright, we're about halfway through what I already paid for. That's not bad, though. Okay, what do you tell me to do? Go, Tough Nut. Okay. Ash, as it turns out, Tough Nut has no way to actually attack the Caterpie. So, would you like to just spam Harden in front of it, or would you like to switch to something else? I'm not against making a server. I'm not gonna do that today, but I can look into that over the weekend, though. I'm not
Well,
against
that's
that.
a
Like
fine
Discord?
kettle of fish. Time for a switcheroo, Tough Nut. Go,
Not against
Thunder
it.
Rat. Hit him with a jolt of Thundershock. This is the grind before we become a Pokemon master. Let's go.
Alright, you said to go with Thunder Rat this time. And then use Thundershock. I could look into that. Alright, it used String Shot on you twice, and you used Thundershock. What would you like to do?
Keep them coming. Use Thundershock again, Thunder Rat. We're becoming a Pokemon master, one shock at a time. Let's spark this up.
Okay. You used Thundershock a few times and he tackled you. If you take any more attacks, you would faint. Would you like to switch out, or would you like to fight to the bitter end? Da-dun, da-dun. Oh, he's coming up with a very long message. You can make fan art? Hey, I'm cool with that. That'd be kind of fun.
Switch, Thunder Rat. Send in Charmander. Let's wind this up with a powerful Ember. Fighting
I like
to
how
the
he's
end
using
is one
everyone's
step closer
nickname
to
except
becoming a
Charmander.
Pokemon master.
And
Let's
then use
do
Ember.
this.
Okay. Alright, Ash, and with that, you have defeated your first Pokemon enemy. Would you like to return back to the Pokemon Center and heal, or would you like to keep fighting onwards? Dun, dun. Yeah, I could look into making a Discord. Oh, shoot, poison. I should probably not walk around like that then. No! Ladies and gentlemen, I have bad news. Ash Ketchum has passed away. We're gonna have to restart the AI here. Okay. But here's what he told me to do. Now, that was a scrap. I've never seen one, but we ain't no cotton picking chickens. But let's return to the Pokemon Center first. Ain't no team in the history of becoming a Pokemon Master who kept going without a little R&R. We'll lick our wounds and return to the my bass boat. Get back on the route soon. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to add to the prompt telling him everything that's happened so far. And then we're gonna continue the conversation. Let me check something right fast, though. So, go to the channel stuff. No, it's not channel stuff, it's... channel code? It's not backup, it's backup.txt, isn't it? No, what? Where's this being written to? File, openai.chat history? File.write. Backup file, which is what? I'm having a little bit of technical difficulties here. Backup file, OneDrive, new BC code, ChatGPT characters. Ash Ketchup. Yeah, that's odd. .txt. Huh. That's odd. Okay, let me inform Ash what happened. Here's the journey so far. We have heroically beaten in a battle. In an evil battle he started. Viridian Forest. We are currently exploring Viridian Forest. Our team is a Charmander with Scratch, Growl, and Ember. Now, let me tell him the name of the Charmander stuff. Okay, let's take a look. What is the name of our Pokemon here? Okay, we have Blazing Boat. That way it's a little less cursed. Blazing Boat. Named Bass Buddy. Scratch and Leer. Kakuna. Named Tough Nut. With only Harden. Pikachu. Named Thunder Rat. Sorry about this, y'all. I just gotta give him back the information. Thunder Shock. Growl. A second Pikachu named Spark Rat. With Thunder, Shock, and Growl. Okay, we'll see if this fixes the issue. Let us return to our adventure. Run, start debugging. Okay. Alright, it appears that Ash is back. Let's try this. Alright, Ash, would you like to return to the spot in Viridian Forest we were before? Alright. Rhydian Forest. Alright, please show up on screen.
Yeah,
There
for
we go.
sure. Let's head back to that Rhydian Forest place. It was cooler than
Lovely.
a bucket seat on my base boat. Pikachu, Sparkrat, Blazeboat, all you little chillins, let's move out. To become a Pokemon master, Ash must retrace his steps. Now, I can't quite remember if the original kid did it this way, but what would I know? I'm just old man Ash. I mean young whippersnapping lad Ash. Speaking of, has anyone heard where that original fella wandered off to? Not
I should
that,
have told him in the rules to
not
keep
that
his
it's
responses
important.
short if
To
they
the
were
path,
in
my
battle.
Pokemons. We got badge-earning business awaiting.
Okay, Ash. First, what Pokemon would you like to lead off with? Don't. Thunderrat. We are gonna get destroyed by Brock.
I think we should start with the good old Thunder Rat, mighty fine critter like my favorite bass. Has that shocking thunder power, just like my favorite toaster oven back when I was, I mean, totally cool for a 10-year-old, right?
Oh, yeah?
Anyway, let's get moving. The way to become a Pokemon master
Oops.
is one step at a time. Just like how I bought my base boat, one paycheck at a... never mind. Forget what I just said. All right, Thunder Rat, lead us on that golden path of glory.
Alright, Ash, if we're in a Pokemon battle, I need you to keep all of your answers short, and we are in a battle right now against a wild Weedle. Would you like to attack it, capture it, or would you like to run away? Or beat it?
Well, back in my day, I reckon we don't need another creepy crawler like a Weedle. Thunder Rat used Thundershock to scat the critter off.
Thundershock!
Ain't got time for hitchhikers on our path to become a Pokemon master.
That's
Just
not
like I
keeping
don't
it
need
short!
seaweed tangling up my base boat's propellers. Gosh darn it, these newfangled poke things sure do try an old man's patience. Totally radical decision, right? Now let's get to it, Thunder Rat.
Would you like me to keep using Thundershock until it faints, Ash? Keep your answers short, please. I need to add that to the overall rules next time if I do this again.
Yep, keep shocking them. I'll check
Shock
my
'em.
base boat. Blasted, become a Pokemon master or something.
Alright. Let's just continue to go north. Okay. This is the only path I see. Alright, Ash, we have a fork in the road. Would you like to go east or would you like to go west?
Well, back in the days, let's head
He's
east like
mad
that
at me, I
sunrise
think.
I enjoy on my
Is it
base
because I
boat.
killed his older brother?
Onwards to become a Pokemon master, just like that other Ash fella. Last I heard he was seen... Nah, never mind. East it is.
Let's go east. Ash, you found a trainer on the way. You can dodge him or you could battle him. What would you like to do? Keep your answers short, please. 1.0 Ash did not kill himself. I don't think he did that either.
Dodge him? Not today, Sonny. In my journey to become a Pokemon master, I ain't gonna shy away from a good tussle. Would Ash? Probably. But oh, mishap, where is he? Never mind, let's battle.
What? List of people who were seen on the bass boat. Hey, Ash, could you explain who has and has not been on your bass boat and why? And could you keep it brief? Let's see. Let's see who's been on this boat.
Well, you see, old Blazing Boat's the only one been on my base boat.
Only the Charmander, it seems.
Named after it. All about that hey-ho
Interesting.
symbolism, you see? Just like being a Pokemon master. Thunder Rat, Sparkrat, they're like my fishing rods. Never had no use for them on the boat. My wife, on the other hand...
Oh, okay.
Oh, never you mind. Now let's focus.
Okay. The trainer has sent out a Caterpie and you sent out Thunder Rat. What would you like to do? The narrowest
Well,
list is-
Thunder Rat, let's give him the old Thunder Shock. More sparks
Shock.
flying than when I cross the cables on my base.
So either Blazing Boat or
Bring
the
the
new
Thunder
Ash
to
killed
become
the
a
old
Pokemon
Ash.
Master or something. How's that for short, huh?
He Thunder Shocked you and he tackled you. Would you like to keep Thunder Shocking until you kill it or you're on low health? Keep your answer short. We're in a battle.
Fiery is my faulty old toaster. We ain't packing up. Keep on shocking him, Thunder Rat. Show him how
Let's
we
go.
battle to become a Pokemon Master. Ain't no retreat on my base boat, and ain't none in my team. Let's electrify him.
Oh! Okay, he said to keep doing it. Okay. Thunder Rat has defeated the first Caterpie, but the opposing trainer wants to set out a second. Would you like to switch out Thunder Rat as he has half HP, or would you like him to keep fighting till the end? Alright.
Let's switch him out. Gets
Okay.
more exhausting than hauling the old bass boat out the water. Send out Blazing Boat. We'll just fire it up to become a Pokemon Master.
Blazing
No,
Boat.
the original Ash, I mean. He's gone? Strange. Anyway, Charmander, you're up.
Alright, perfect. Alright, it's your Charmander versus a Caterpie. What would you like to do?
Hoo boy, let's give him a taste of Blazing Boat's Ember. Just like
Nope, I
starting
quick
my
scratch
old
an
gas
accident.
grill. I mean, a totally sick kid's action. Go Blazing Boat so we can become a Pokemon Master. The original Ash wouldn't give it any less. Even though he's, missing? Never mind.
Oh.
Sizzle on.
Sizzle on, okay. We defeated the trainer. We're gonna keep going this way, because this is the way he told us to go earlier. This is the only one path. Okay. Alright, Ash. We've hit yet another fork in the road. We can continue south, which is where the original path was leading, or we can veer off to the east, because that's where the path forks. Which direction would you like to go? Keep it short, please. Okay, that's a somewhat short answer.
I say we stick to the original path. Like that old saying, the quickest route to my base
said
boat,
original path.
to become a Pokemon Master is straight ahead. What happened to that original Ash lad? Who knows? Onward south.
Alright. Alright, Ash. It's Thunder Rat versus a wild Metapod. Would you like to kill it, run away from it, or capture it?
Kinda reminds me of those stubborn barnacles sticking to my base boat that Metapod does. But remember, to become a Pokemon Master, catching them all is the deal. Like that other Ash kid. Where's he at anyways? Not important. Thunder Rat, Pokeball toss. Let's catch us this Metapod.
Alright, he said to just throw a Pokeball. What's gonna happen here? Oh! The Metapod broke out immediately! We only have 2 Pokeballs left, so we should probably use them smartly. Would you like to weaken the Metapod or give up on capturing it?
Darn critter's
You're all right,
tougher
Alice.
than my old battle axe of a... Never mind. Not weighing down this old heart, let's weaken him. Thunder Rat. Give him another Thunder Shock.
Another, this
To
is the
become
only
a
one.
Pokemon Master, we need to show him who's boss. Just like getting that thingamajig out of my base boat's motor. I mean, get her done.
It looks like it could take 2 or 3 more Thunder Shocks before it'll faint. Would you like to do that, or would you like to throw a Pokeball now?
Well, you know what they say, no fish, no foul. Let's give that Metapod another
He
shot.
talks about
Thunder
fish
Rat,
so
do your
much.
thing. Becoming a Pokemon Master calls for some tenacity. Not unlike cleaning up my dang base boat. Let's give it another zap.
Another zap. Alright. It looks like Metapod can take 1 more Thunder Shock, but if you want to throw a Pokeball now, I won't stop you. What do you want to do? Keep it brief.
We're gonna nail this. Just like I nailed that VIP parking for my base boat last summer. Thunder Rat,
Okay.
one more Thunder Shock.
One more
To
Thunder
become
Shock.
a Pokemon Master, we've got to take risks, ain't that right? Huh.
Okay,
Wonder
he's
where
low on
the
health.
original Ash been up to. Nah, back to
We're
shocking.
gonna have 2 Pokemon that only know Harden. Alright, Ash. He'll faint you with one more Thunder Shock, so if you want to catch him, now's the time. What do you want to do? 1-sentence answer.
Let's throw that Pokeball, catch this bugger like the biggest base of the season.
Alright. We have a Metapod. Well, maybe. No! Ash, it broke out of the Pokeball. Would you like to throw your final Pokeball at it and for one more chance, or would you like to give up?
Darn, stubborn like a rusty outboard motor. But I ain't giving up. Let's toss that last Pokeball. To
Okay.
become a Pokemon Master, we gotta catch him. Just like that original Ash.
Change my
Where'd
profile
that
picture
boy
soon.
get off to anyway? Oh,
There
well,
was one
Pokeball
person
go.
who was offering to draw me a new one. They're like in college for art, but I haven't seen them in a hot minute. I mean, if I can get someone to make me a professional one, I'm cool with that, but I don't have money to pay for stuff right now, so I don't want to commission people. I don't make money off the channel yet. Ash, I have very unfortunate news. The evil Metapod has broken out of all of the Pokeballs, and capturing it is impossible now. Would you like to kill it out of revenge or just run away?
That Metapod's more stubborn than my old TV's rabbit ears. I mean, as an inspiring Pokemon trainer, I say we burn it down. Blazing
Okay.
Boat, go and use Ember on it. Revenge is a dish best served hot, like the engine on my base boat. I mean, let's become a Pokemon Master. And don't ask about the original Ash. Haven't seen him in a hot minute.
Well, he said to burn it down, so... Thunderaz leveled up. Good news, Ash. Pikachu has now learned Tail Whip, sorry. Alright, do you guys have any questions for Ash? I can ask him some. After this battle, I can ask him if he got any cool questions you want to ask him.
Well, Thunderrat, ain't you buzzing with surprises? Like that time my wife found my secret stash of, never mind about that. Whip that tail, just like how I whip out my fishing rod on my base boat, all ready to catch 'em all, to become a Pokemon Master. Just how the original Ash would, wherever he is. Let's get moving, buddy.
Alright, Ask. Someone on the internet wants to ask you a question. What are the ethics of Pokemon fights?
Pa, ethics of Pokemon fights, you ask? It's like the rules when I'm out on my base boat. You respect the critters and they'll respect you. You gotta treat them fair and square, just how I treat my blazing boat. The goal's to become a Pokemon Master, not a bully. Just like how the original Ash would have, if he was here. Not that I know where he's at, mind you. Next question, kiddo.
Well, was that a good answer for you, Orokushi? You're in a battle with a wild Weedle. What would you like to do? Thunderrat is out.
I reckon we don't need another creepy crawler like a Weedle on this journey. Thunderrat, use Thundershock to scare that critter off. Becoming a Pokemon Master doesn't mean recruiting every pesky bug that crosses our path. Let's show him what we're made of, Thunderrat. Just like how the original Ash Kid would have... Wonder where that kiddo got off to.
You got any
Anyway,
more
let's
questions to
zap this
ask
Weedle.
Ash before we move on? Alright, Ash, would you like to change to the lead of your Pokemon team? Thunderrat's the current lead. Nothing out of him. Not why he makes animals faint or where he hid the body. Not why he makes it. We don't know where the body's hidden.
In the spirit of mixing things up, let's put Blazing Boat to the front.
Blazing
That
Boat out
fiery
front.
critter's got more spark than my old gas grill. It's perfect to enhance our Pokemon Master journey. I'm sure the original Ash would... where is that lad? Anyway, time to burn rubber, Blazing Boat. Let's go.
Didn't answer my last text, by the way. If you didn't, what was the question about the profile picture? Is that it? I can't really afford to commission people. I don't make money on the channel. So I'm kind of stuck with the one I have now. I drew it myself. Alright, Ash, we're in a battle with the trainer, so you need to keep all your answers brief. They sound out a Weedle and you sound out Blazing Boat. What would you like to do? We have no attacks that are neutral against Brock, by the way. We are in a lot of trouble.
Oh, coming in with a Weedle, eh? Like a tangle in my fishing line. Well, Blazing Boat, let's show them how we cast
cool
off.
With that.
Use your Ember attack.
Give me a
These
minute
pests need to know what
Right,
takes to become
Ember.
a Pokemon master like that Ash feller who...
We killed the Weedle.
Never you mind. Let's just fight.
I mean, I'm okay with that, but just keep in mind I'm not going to be able to pay you. Because I don't make money on the channel. Alright, Ash, we got a wild Pikachu. Would you like to fight it, or would you like to run away from it? I don't care about money.
Oh, a wild Pikachu. They're as electric as the time I crossed the cables
If I
on my
do make that
baseboat's
Discord,
battery.
we can talk about it further
Thunderrat,
in there.
let's show them how we do it. To become a Pokemon master, we gotta face every challenge head on. Just like,
oh,
well, you know who.
He wants
Let's
to fight it with
dance,
Thunderrat. Okay. Alright, it's Thunderrat versus a Pikachu. Would you like to use Thunder Shock, Growl, or Tail Whip? Oh, Tailwind. Oops. And DD Aruni? Voldemort. What about Voldemort?
We ain't got time for fancy moves. Thunderrat, hit him with Thundershock. Zip zap
Nice.
him just like that old, like a cool kid would. Pikachu versus Pikachu, it's like a standoff on my base boat. To become a Pokemon master, we gotta bring the thunder. Where'd the real, previous Ash get off to? Ah, never mind. Get to shocking, Thunderrat.
Alright, he said get the shocking, so we're gonna keep spamming it. Alright. You know who? I don't watch Harry Potter. I don't know anything about it. Alright, Ash. We finally exited the forest. In front of you, you see a tree that you cannot cut down, so we should ignore it for now. There's also a whole bunch of grass here that we can fight wild Pokemon in. But if we continue going a little more north, we'll be in Pewter City, which is our destination. What would you like to do?
Well, son, ain't no tree ever stopped me from my base
How old
boat.
is Grotto? I am 22.
And it ain't gonna stop us from becoming a Pokemon master. Let's make a beeline for Pewter City and meet that Brock
Pewter City.
feller. And that original Ash kid. Wonder where he... forget it. To Pewter City we go.
You mentioned that you want to meet that Brock feller. Are you sure you don't want to heal at the Pokemon Center first? You can also go to the Pokemon store and buy more Pokeballs if you want, or we can explore the museum. What would you like to do? I hope he doesn't take us to the museum. Have you never seen Harry
Well,
Potter?
I reckon the
It's just I don't
Pokemon
really
are
care
as
for
tired
it.
as the
Like I've
time
seen
I
half of
replaced my
Prisoner of
base boat's
Azkaban, and I
worn-out
slept through the
engine.
second half of
So
Half-Blood
let's head to
Prince.
that Pokemon Center to get them fixed up. Just like I fixed my old... Never
Alright.
mind. Once
to
we're
get
done,
healed.
we'll hand it to that Brock.
Go
And to
to
become
Brock
a
now.
Pokemon master, Ash should be here, but... never mind that. To the Pokemon Center.
Alright, well, he wanted to go to Brock after the Pokemon Center, so it's time to go here. Oh, shit, I did not mean to do this. You strode into the gym, but one of the little kids challenged you to a fight! It's Thunderrat versus... Oh, it's Blazing Boat versus the Geodude. What would you like to do? I feel like we're gonna lose this fight very hard. You did the wrong order. It's more like it was on TV, and I didn't really get to control if it's on that.
Well, ain't that a kick in the gills? Geodude's tougher than my old... Never mind. Blazing Boat, let's show him who's boss. Use Ember and bring the heat. To become a Pokemon master, we gotta stomp these little pebbles.
Okay.
I wonder what happened to that Ash kid.
Ember!
Let's get him, Blazing Boat.
Gotta go to math. Good luck. You used Ember and got the Geodude on fire. The Geodude's trying the defense curl in defense. What would you like to do now? We actually might win this if we get burns.
Oh, trying to curl up, is it? Reminds me of... Oh, never mind. Let's turn the heat up a notch, Blazing Boat. Use another ember and let's see how it likes that. Just a typical day in the life of an aspiring Pokemon master. Becoming a Pokemon master is tough stuff. Just like maintaining my base boat. Just keep at it, Blazing Boat.
Please keep your answers to 2 sentences maximum when we're in battles. He defense curled once again as you embered. What would you like to do?
Alright, enough playing around. Blazing Boat, use Scratch, quick like a catfish
Scratch
on my line.
You scratched it and the Geodude tackled it. While your scratch is not doing much damage, it looks like you'll still win this 1v1. What would you like to do?
Keep scratching, Blazing Boat.
Keep
We're
scratching.
gonna tickle this stone into submission. Just like the time I battled that fouled-up base boat propeller. Forget I said anything.
He said keep scratching,
Scratch,
so I did it.
Blazing Boat.
Alright, you have scratched the rock to death. However, he has another Pokemon, which is a Sandshrew. Would you like to switch Pokemon, or would you like to keep fighting with Blazing Boat? See if he recognizes Sandshrew.
Blazing Boat's tougher than my old lawnmower. Ain't backing down now. Keep it up, Blazing Boat. We're gonna scratch this Sandshrew into the sand. We're marching on to become a Pokemon master. Where'd the real Ash go again? Never mind. Fight, Blazing Boat.
Alright, Ash. Your Charmander fighting the Sandshrew. What would you like to do? I've noticed that Ash has never used a non-damaging attack, just like me.
Stick to the plan, Blazing Boat. Use that scratch attack again.
Scratch!
Ain't about to switch faster than I change radio stations on my base boat. Towards victory and becoming that Pokemon master.
Oh god.
Not that I'm replacing the original Ash. Where'd he go again? Scratch on, Blazing Boat.
He said the scratch on, so I spammed it. Unfortunately, the Sandshrew has defeated your Charmanders. He kept scratching the Sandshrew. The Sandshrew has about 40% of its health remaining. Who would you like to switch in now? If we manage to beat this guy, it's impressive, because only 2 of our guys have electric moves.
Aw, shucks. That darn Sandshrew's tougher than an old boot. I reckon it's Thunder Rat's turn. Hit him where it hurts, Thunder Buddy. Just like I reined them big old fish in on my prized base boat. Yeah, the key to becoming a Pokemon master is knowing when to switch things up. Not that I know what happened to the original Ash. Anyway, let's zap him, Thunder Rat.
Well, he said to zap him, so I think we gotta click Thunder Shock, right? You tried to zap the Sandshrew, but it looks like the Sandshrew was actually immune and you dealt no damage. It looks like Thunder Shock's not going to be useful in this battle. Would you like to growl it or tail whip it, or would you like to keep Thunder Shocking out of frustration anyway?
Oh, that no-good four-flushing. Fine. Let's tail whip it, Thunder Rat. Just like how we solve fussy engine problems on my base boat. To become a Pokemon master, sometimes you gotta change tactics. Tail whip him into submission. But gosh darn it, where is that original Ash when you
tail
need
whip
him?
into submission, so we spam tail whip.
Whip it, Thunder Rat.
Unfortunately, the Sandshrew has now defeated Thunder Rat, but in retaliation, he was able to paralyze the Sandshrew before he went down. Who would you like to send in now? I just realized, literally only Bass Buddy has an attack that can damage the Sandshrew, and Bass Buddy's level 3.
Tough as nails, ain't they? Well, let's go, Bass Buddy.
Let's
You're
go!
up. Time to claw our way back. Just like the time when my base boat got caught in the... never mind. To become a Pokemon master, we gotta keep swinging. Let's see how they handle my good old Bass Buddy. Scratch attack, pal. Not
Scratch!
sure about where that other Ash fella wandered off to. Anyway, scratch him,
Oh,
Bass
that does
Buddy.
nothing. Would you like to keep scratching with Bass Buddy? The Sandshrew got paralyzed and didn't harm you back.
That's the spirit, Bass Buddy. Like a record stuck on my old gramophone. Yeah. Keep at it with Scratch, buddy.
Keep
In
at it
our
with
quest
Scratch.
to become a Pokemon master, we ain't backing down. What you say, Bass Bud? Want to keep scratching or fetch some good times on my base boat like that Ash who was... never mind that. Scratch on, Bass Buddy.
Bass Buddy managed to defeat the Sandshrew. He leveled up a few times and learned how to low kick. Would you like to fight Brock right now, or would you like to heal your Pokemon first? Or maybe would you like to do some training? I swear to God, if he challenges Brock immediately, we're gonna lose. Wait, we have a super
ain't
effective
that
attack
sweet?
now.
Bass Buddy, you're shaping up faster than my wife realizes I've left for a fishing trip. Let's go heal up first.
Okay,
we're on
gonna
the
heal up
quest to
first.
become a Pokemon master. Can't fight the big old Brock looking like we fell off my base boat. And speaking of, where's that original Ash got off to? Anybody heard from him? Nah, let's just heal up for now.
Okay. Alright, Ash. Do you want to fight Brock right now and finish our goal? Or do you think we should prepare a little bit first by training down south on that route we passed by?
Well, I'm all for kicking some Brocky bottom, but I ain't moving till my Pokemons are match fit. Like the
Okay.
time my base boat was stuck in. Never mind. We'll train a bit down south and return stronger, just like that original Ash, wherever he is. Training it is, let's get going.
Alright, Ash. What Pokemon would you like to train first?
Let's put Sparkrat to the forefront.
Sparkrat.
A little training will do the critter good, like a fresh
I don't
coat of
think it
paint
will.
on my base boat. Becoming a Pokemon master needs diligence, after all. Where's that original Ash, by the way? Not that it matters. Sparkrat, you're up.
Sparkrat's fighting a wild Rattata. What would you like to do? Thundershock or Growl? It keeps going to Ratatouille.
Well, lad, let's shock him good. Sparkrat used Thundershock. Like the time my
Go.
wife found out about my base boat's extra... never mind. Becoming a Pokemon master means electrocuting some
Ooh,
Rattatas,
yeah.
right? Thundershock, Sparkrat.
Thundershock, he said. Okay. Sparkrat's in another battle with another Rattata. Would you like to Thundershock this one down as well? I can't believe we actually beat that trainer. We hacked our way through that battle.
Well, ain't no reason to change what works, right? Sparkrat, Thundershock him again. Like the time
Thundershock.
I perfect hooked a Lunker base, we'll become Pokemon masters, rats and all. Just like that original Ash kid, wherever he got off to. Anyway, let's zappity zap zap.
Unfortunately, it looks like Sparkrat will go down to the very next attack if you try to fight. What, would you like to switch out to someone else, or would you like to fight to the bitter end? Or perhaps even run away? What's gonna happen?
Dang it, Sparkrat. We ain't going down without a fight. Switch out to our underdog, Tough Nut. Like the
Tough
time
Nut.
I had to pull in my base boat anchor by hand, we'll weather this storm. All part of becoming a Pokemon master, ain't that right? Like the young lad Ash probably did too. Switch quick.
Unfortunately, Tough Nut has no way to actually harm the Rattata, as all he can do is harden. Would you like to harden, or would you like to switch to something else? Rattata. Okay, we're in trouble.
Harden Schmarden, ain't no time for that. Tough Nut return. Let's send out the mighty Blazin' Boat. Just like
Blazin'
when I have
Boat.
to crank up the outboard motor on my base boat, we gotta bring in some power. To become a Pokemon master, sometimes you gotta bring out the fire, just like... Where's that original Ash fella again? Anyway, blaze on, Blazin' Boat.
Alright, he said blaze on. I'm interpreting that as Ember. Alright, would you like to heal up Sparkrat and then continue training him, or would you like to train up someone else? I shouldn't tell him he needs to heal, but oh well. saving him time.
Well, I say we give Sparkrat a little R&R. To
All right.
become a Pokemon Master, you gotta treat your critters right, just like I treat my base boat. Let's heal up Sparkrat, and in the meantime, train up the rest of the squad, just like that young Ash lad, wherever he's gotten to. Healing and training, that's the ticket.
Who would you like to train up?
How about we give that bass buddy of ours a bit more action? Needs some grooming like
Thank
my
God.
base boat every Sunday. Becoming a Pokemon Master means ensuring all our critters are top-notch, even if where that Ash kid's got to remains a mystery. Anyways, Bass Buddy, you're up.
Alright, Bass Buddy's going up against a Caterpie. Would you like to scratch it, leer it, low kick it, or switch out to someone else? Or run away? Keep your answer short.
Give him the low kick, Bass Buddy.
Low
we
kick.
ain't running away. Kind of like that time on my good old base boat. Never mind. Yep, give him the boot.
Alright, you low kicked him and he tackled you back. It doesn't look like low kick did that much damage. What would you like to do now? Short answers, please.
Switching tactics, Bass Buddy. Use Scratch. Keep it up. How's that
Keep
for
it up,
keeping
he said.
short?
So I gotta keep
To
spamming
become a
then.
Pokemon Master, gotta try
Are
all
you getting
options.
snappy
like
at
fixing
me
a
for
motor.
telling you to keep it short?
Forget it. Scratch him, Bass Buddy.
Alright, you got any questions for Ash as we keep doing this? We're going up against a Wild Rattata now. What would you like to do with Bass Buddy? I read it as Ortetta. Oh,
Low kick ain't good for bugs. So let's scratch him again.
he thinks
You know,
Rattata's
Bass
a bug.
Buddy,
Okay.
If we catch this feller, maybe we'll name it Barnacle after those
Ah.
pesky critters on my base boat.
About that.
Never mind. Just scratch him, Bass Buddy. Let's
Scratch him
become a
again.
Pokemon Master like that. Where's that original Ash kid at again? Hey, never mind. Scratch him good, Bass Buddy.
Okay. It is now Bass Buddy versus a Pidgey. What would you like to do about this? Acid Buddy?
Well, now, ain't that a pretty Pidgey? But we've got no time for pretty birdies. Bass Buddy, use Scratch and let's get this done.
Scratch.
To become a Pokemon Master, we must tackle any ornery critter that comes our way, just like I tackle maintenance on my base boat. Come on, Bass Buddy, scratch him. Atch.
Well, he said to keep going Scratch, I think. You're fighting another Rattata. What would you want to do with Bass Buddy? Damn
Like
it.
a broken record, ain't it? Reminds me of my old... Never mind. Bass Buddy, use that Scratch again. No
Scratch.
Rattata's gonna stand in our way to become a
Damn
Pokemon
it.
Master, just the way that Ash kid would do it.
Damn it, he doesn't
Wherever
know that
he's
low
gone
kick's
off to.
stronger.
Scratch on, Bass Buddy.
He said scratch on. Oh no! Unfortunately, the Rattata has defeated Bass Buddy in a fight. Who would you like to finish the Rattata off with? Oops.
Well, butter my biscuits. Good job, Bass Buddy. Now, Sparkrat, you're up. Finish this
Sparkrat.
pesky Rattata with your Thundershock. To become
Finish
a
it with
Pokemon
Thundershock.
Master, we've got to play to our strengths. Just like when I'm out on my base boat. Hey, never mind. Get him, Sparkrat.
Alright, would you like to return to the Pokemon Center to heal, or continue training right now? Uh-oh, it's taking a while to come out with a message. This scares me.
Well, we've worked harder than a one-legged man in a butt-kicking contest. Let's head back to that Pokemon Center.
Beautiful
Can't
analogy,
become
Ash.
a Pokemon Master with a tired team, right? Kind of like when I stay out too long on my base boat. Speaking of which, wonder where the original Ash is? Anyway,
Welcome
to
back,
the Pokemon
Alice.
Center we go.
All right. Would you like to train more before fighting Brock? Or would you like to fight Brock right now? What would you like to do? We could also go to the Pokemon Mart and buy Pokeballs if you want to capture more Pokemon.
Oh, we've been training harder than a rusty engine on my base boat. It's high time we face that Brock fella. To become a Pokemon Master, it's time to claim that badge.
All
Not
right,
sure
time to
what
fight
happened
Brock.
to the original Ash, but never mind. Let's go challenge Brock.
Who would you like to lead off with against the fight against Brock? Oh, man. You guys ready for this? Who are we gonna fight with?
I'm thinking we start with Bass Buddy. Kinda
Okay.
like the underdog in my base boat's fishing contests. Let's show him we're in to become a Pokemon Master, not to play games. Well, except the ones that the original Ash would... where'd he go again? Anyways, go Bass Buddy.
Alright. You trained long and hard, and you're finally going up against Brock, the goal of today's stream. You lead off with Bass Buddy as he goes out to his Geodude. What would you like to do? It's time!
Well, let's dance, Brock. Bass Buddy, use low kick. We
Low
ain't
kick.
here for deep conversations. We're here on a mission to become a Pokemon Master.
Oh, that is
And that's a
nothing.
mission we inherited from... Where did Ash go again? Anyway, low kick, Bass Buddy.
He said low kick twice, so I'm doing it twice. You low kicked twice and he defense curled twice. What would you like to do now? Come on. Please just say low kick. Please. Dun dun bum. Mankey is awesome. Yeah, it's up to Bass Buddy.
Keep the pressure, Bass Buddy. Use Scratch. Let's
God
whip up
damn
a
it.
storm to become a Pokemon Master, like the path the original Ash left behind, wherever he is. Anyhow, scratch him good, Bass Buddy.
It looks like Scratch did significantly less damage than the low kick. We could try leering him, but I don't know if that's worth the time of day. It's up to you. Anyway, the Geodude defense curled once again. What do you want to do? Bum. Bum. Bum.
Pa, if this were a base fishing contest,
I might have been cheating by
never
doing
mind.
that.
Bass
But hey,
Buddy,
all I said
keep on with the low
is that
kick.
low Scratch
To
did
become a
less than low
Pokemon
kick. I'm just
Master,
pointing that out.
we gotta
I'm
stick
allowed to
with what
point out
works.
stuff.
Maybe that's what that original Ash should have done.
Okay.
Never mind. Let's kick it.
When you kicked the Geodude, it got very angry and attacked in retaliation, one-shotting Bass Buddy. What would you like to do now? We are so screwed. No.
Well, that's a bit of a kick in the old. Never mind. Let's switch things up. Blazing Boat, your turn. Time to
Blazing
bring
Boat.
the heat. We'll become a Pokemon Master yet. Even if that missing Ash... forget I said that. Blazing Boat. Ember attack.
Ember! Let's go, Blaze it! Please burn for the love of everything. Burn, please! Please, it's our only chance. No. Alright, you embered the Geodude, he defense curled in retaliation. What should we do now?
Keep on burning, Blazing Boat. Another ember.
All right,
Show this
ember.
pebble we're not here to play games. We're here to become a Pokemon master.
Jesus
like the
Christ.
path that
Yes.
original Ash. Wonder where he's run off to.
Okay,
Anyways,
we get the Geodude.
ember him up.
Blazing Boat got a level up. Let's go. That Ember attack did the Geodude in. But Brock's gonna send out his strongest Pokemon now in Onix. Would you like to have Blazing Boat keep on fighting or have someone else give it a shot? Oh, he's coming up. He's cooking a response.
Blazing Boat, let's get this started. Use Ember once more. Like the time
Right.
my carburetor caught fire on my base boat. Ah, never mind. We're here to become a Pokemon master.
What's
Stony
wild is
Road
that
or
we
not.
can win this if we burn
Just
with
like
Ember.
that missing Ash.
We have
What
to
was
burn
his
with Ember
name
though, because
again?
the moment he clicks
Ember
Brock
up.
Thrower, we're screwed. He said Ember up, so I'm gonna Ember again. Oh my god. As Charmander Embered twice, you managed to land both of them, while Onix managed to miss both of his attacks. What would you like to do now? Oh my god. Are we actually gonna win this? His AI's kind of... The moment he clicks Rock Throw, we're in a lot of trouble.
Well, tack on a trailer and call me bundled. We're on fire, just like my BBQ grill. I mean, let's land another Ember, Blazing Boat.
Ember!
This is how we'll
Please
become
burn.
a Pokemon master.
Oh no, we're blinded.
Wonder if that missing Ash... Nah, never mind. Ember away.
Said Ember away, so I'm gonna Ember twice. He rocked too many misses. He's so blind. The Onix tried to throw a bunch of rocks at you, but he missed every single one of them. Unfortunately, he's wrapped his body around Blazing Boat. Blazing Boat's taking damage over time, and he's not allowed to switch out anymore, but he's still landing all these Embers. What would you like to do? How do I tell him he's allowed to heal mid-battle? I don't know if I can do that without, like, forcing him to.
Keep
Or
on
maybe we
trucking,
shouldn't let
Blazing
him.
Boat. Use another Ember. Even if we're as stuck as that
Oh,
time
sorry
when my
about that.
base
I'm
boat
so
ran
sorry.
out
I
of
forgot you
gas.
couldn't hear that.
I mean, don't give up. To become a Pokemon master,
Just
we've got
Ember!
to keep burning bright.
No!
Ember on, Blazing Boat.
Blazing Boat, no! Unfortunately, the Onix threw a rock at Ember before he could attack. Blazing Boat has gone down. Who would you like to send in retaliation? We literally can't win. We can't touch him. Next time you get a potion, tell him he's unlocked healing. Yeah, I'll let him know after this battle, because we're totally losing this.
Gosh darn it, that Onix is tougher than a $2 steak. Time to call on Thunderrat. To become a Pokemon master, it's all about the right match. Time to shock this Onix off its high horse. Or is that from my base boat story? Never mind, let's go, Thunderrat. Thundershock.
You attempted to Thunder Shock the Onix, but it didn't take any damage. It looks like its Onix is also immune to electricity. With all your remaining Pokemon, it looks like you can't actually win because you can't deal damage. Would you like to give up? Or forfeit?
No, sir, we ain't giving up. Back when I got my base boat
God
stuck
damn it,
in.
Ash.
I mean, we're here to fight on. Thunderrat, growl at them. And remember, to become a Pokemon master, we never forfeit. Just like that original Ash would. Where'd he go again? Let the growl out, Thunderrat.
Alright, you tried to growl at the Onix, but it threw a rock at your Pikachu and one-shot it as well. What would you like to do now? This is bad.
Well, I'll be. Time to call upon the incredibly under-equipped Tough Nut. Similar to the time I had to change the bulb in the lamp of my living room. Anyway. As part of our journey to become a Pokemon master, sometimes we gotta face the impossible.
I'll ask him after
Hard
the
and
battle's
Tough Nut,
done.
it's all we got.
Harden Tough Nut. It's all we got. Before Tough Nut even had a chance to harden, the Onix threw another rock at you and one-shot you. The only Pokemon left is Sparkrat, and you sent him out. What would you like to do? Why do we have 2 Pikachus?
Well, ain't this a fine pickle? Like when my base boat
we're getting our ass kicked by Brock. That's what you missed, buddy.
Sparkrat. Give him a good scare with a growl.
Growl.
Our journey to become a Pokemon Master has got us cornered. Just wish that original Ash fella was here. Oh well, let's growl him down, Sparkrat.
Before Sparkrat even had a chance to growl, the Onix threw yet another rock, destroying you, and you just embarrassed yourself in front of Brock and all these viewers. It's so embarrassing. You probably should train up, but if you want to fight him immediately again, I don't blame you. Would you like to go catch some more Pokemon as well? What would you like to do? At least we're still in Pewter City. After all, because it's his team. 6 of them. Nah, Pikachu didn't have 2.
Well, ain't the start of a
Ash
journey
could at
one
least use
big old
electric
head
moves.
scratcher? Like when I first installed that GPS on my base boat. What we need here, son, is some serious training. To become a Pokemon Master, I reckon we gotta buff up our critters some more. Heck, maybe even catch a few more.
All right,
As for Brock, we'll be back to kick some gravel soon. Where's that
Cancer got his
original
team,
Ash
eh?
when you need
Rip.
it? Oh well. Off
We could
to
buy
training
2
in Ketchum we
Pokeballs.
go.
You only had enough in the money to purchase 2 Pokeballs, so keep that in mind when we're going down south to train. Would you like to train south of Pewter City, or would you like to train in the forest? Yeah, rest in peace, Ash.
Let's head south of Pewter City. I could use a change of scenery, kind of like swapping my good old cushy chair with a fishing seat on my base boat. We'll catch some big fish, Pokemon, and keep on training to become a Pokemon Master.
What are the
Just like
odds that he's going to
original
catch like a
Ash,
Pidgey?
if he were here? Off we go.
All right, who would you like to train up first? Ask him how high of a level. Okay, so the reason I don't want to ask that is because I'm terrified he's going to say something like 30. Sparkrat.
Let's give Sparkrat some time in the spotlight. You know, becoming a Pokemon Master ain't easy work. Something like fixing up my base boat's motor. Where's that original Ash fella when you need him? Anyway, Sparkrat, you're up first against any wild rascals we find down south.
While we're training, I want you to keep all of your answers short to 1 sentence. It's Sparkrat versus a Pidgey. What would you like to do? 10, so you can't get over that RN or something? Well, the thing is, it's going to take him a very long time to train on just wild Pokemon, and I want him to make all decisions. That's like the thing. I'm just hoping he'll just trade up the Mankey.
Sparkrat, Thundershock the Pidgey. We're here to become a Pokemon Master, not bird watchers. Let's zap him.
Just for future reference, do you want me to Thundershock every single Pidgey we go up against? I'll do this to save time. Pikachu doesn't even learn any, like, non-electric taps till, like, level 11 or something wild like that. Alright, he's taking a while to come up with an answer for this one. It's taking him a hot minute. Okay, there we go.
Yep, it's always Thundershock for those Pidgeys. Ain't got time for fancy tactics. Zappity zap zap Sparkrat. Let's become a Pokemon Master, even without that original Ash kid. Wherever he is. Zap him good.
I'm just using a Visual Boy... Wait. Yeah, it's Visual Boy M for the emulator, and then I'm just using a ROM for Firehead. The code is something I took off the internet and modified for myself for the stream. It uses Microsoft Azure for the text-to-speech stuff. No, for the speech-to-text. It uses ChatGPT to generate the AI response, and then it uses 11 labs to give Ash a voice. That's how that happens. This is Thundershock. I'll just train until, like, I'm at low health. I think that sounds fair, right? Hey, Ash, for future reference, how long do you want me to train Thunder Rat for? I should have said Spark Rat. I probably confused him now.
Train him until Sparks Rat's as sturdy as my ever-reliable base boat, I reckon. Becoming a Pokemon Master ain't about keeping time, it's about grit. Zap on, Sparks Rat. Not sure where the original Ash is, but, never mind that. Zap away.
How do you define sturdy? Spark Rat started at level 4, and now he's level 7. He's low on health, however, so do you want to heal him up at the Pokemon Center, or would you like to train someone else first? Da 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 da.
Well, that reminds me when my boat's battery was running low. Let's swap out and train Bass Buddy. Give Spark Rat a breather. The little critter's done good. Remember, it's all part of the journey to become a Pokemon Master. Now, where'd that original Ash go? Never mind, training continues with Bass Buddy.
How exactly do you want me to train Bass Buddy? Do you want me to spam Scratch or spam Low Kick?
Use Scratch and keep it simple. Just like how I keep my base boat's maintenance. To become a Pokemon Master, we gotta trust our instincts. Scritchity Scratch, Bass Buddy. Just the way the original Ash would. Where did that lad go again? Scratch him up, buddy.
How long would you like me to train Bass Buddy for? Oh, I forgot to press, there we go. This doesn't answer me questions.
Train that little Bass Buddy until he's tough as a submarine sandwich. Until he's ready to dish out some serious battling. On our way to become a Pokemon Master, we gotta work through the grind. Train until he's bulky, like fixing my old... Never mind.
But that
Train hard, Bass Buddy.
Bass Buddy started at level 7 and now he's level 8, but he's also low on health. Would you like to heal up Spark Rat and Bass Buddy, or would you like to train up someone else first?
Feels like we're running on empty. Like my lawnmower after a long summer. Let's train Thunder Rat for a bit before hitting the Pokemon Center. Thunder Rat, take the lead. To become a Pokemon Master, we gotta
I'm assuming he wants me to
utilize all
train the
our
Thunder Rat the same way he
Wonder where
trained
that
the other
original
one.
Ash... Never mind, it's Thunder Rat's turn now.
Thunder Rat started at level 6 and now he's level 7, but he's also low on health. Would you like to train up the other 2 Pokemon first, or would you like to heal up at the Pokemon Center?
Well, sounds like it's high time we paid a visit to that there Pokemon Center, don't you think? Like the time I had to patch up my boat after a derby? Now, where'd that original Ash get off to? Forget it. We're heading to the Pokemon Center.
Alright, Ash. We healed our Pokemon. Would you like to do even more training before we fight Brock, or do you want to challenge him to a rematch? Keep in mind, we never did train up Tough Nut or Blazing Boat. This is a struggle.
grinding gears here like the worn-out motor on my base boat. Let's train up Blazing Boat a bit first. If we're gonna become a Pokemon Master, we gotta make sure all our critters are in fine nick. That's how the original Ash would have done it, if he were here. Train up, Blazing Boat.
How long do you want to train Blazing Boat for? He's already the strongest in our team. Why is Blazing Boat getting trained? He doesn't need it. He learned Metal Claw. Ash isn't dead yet. Yeah, he's gonna appear on screen in a second here.
Well, even an old dog can learn new tricks.
There he is.
Or so they say about base boats. Never mind. Let's train Blazing Boat till he's stronger than my morning brew. To become a Pokemon Master, the journey demands a honed team. Train on, Blazing Boat.
Blazing Boat has learned the move Metal Claw, which is effective against Brock's Pokemon. Would you like to keep training him further, or should we train up someone else? You still hear him, right? Whenever he talks? He's about to start talking in a second here. Uh-oh.
Well, now
There he
ain't that
goes.
hotter than a $2
There, he's
pistol?
talking.
Like my shiny base boat engine? Metal Claw, huh? Bet the original Ash fella would be pleased, wherever he's gone. Let's switch and train Tough Nut for a bit. Can't leave anyone behind on our quest to become a Pokemon Master. You're up, Tough Nut.
Alright, Ash, but you need to remember, Tough Nut can't fight on his own, so he'll need someone else to help train him up. Which one of your Pokemon do you think should help you train? Oh yeah, the old Ash is totally dead.
Well, in that case, let's pair
Yeah,
up Tough
that's
Nut
what
with
I'm gonna
Blazing
do,
Boat.
Alice. It's just I need
Like
the
a
game to tell me.
dynamic duo on a fishing trip. Part of becoming a Pokemon Master is
Blazing Boat.
teamwork, ain't it? I bet original Ash would agree if he were around. Train together, Blazing Boat and Tough Nut, and let's show them what we're made of.
Alright, these two are training together. It's gonna keep doing this till I'm out of PP on Blazing Boat, pretty much. Okay. This is gonna take a hot minute, so we should probably come up with some questions for him as we wait. You got any questions you'd like to ask him? It could be about literally anything. Noise. If Blazing Boat gets too low on HP, I can have him train up someone else. Alright, Ash, excluding bass, can you tell me what your favorite fish are to capture? Oh, I gotta press the button. I'm stupid.
Well, let's see. After base, I reckon walleye and pike tickle my fancy. Love the thrill of reeling in those critters, much like the quest to become a Pokemon Master. Used to exchange fishing tales with that Ash boy wherever he's... Nah, never mind that. Sure love the fight in a good walleye or pike. Same excitement in catching a wild Pokemon.
That was a good answer, Ash. Alright, Ash. Tough Nut's still not strong enough to fight on his own, but Blazing Boat's too tired to fight on. Would you like to heal up Blazing Boat, or would you like to have someone else train him with Tough Nut first? Oh. Ask him why he likes Pikachu. Alright.
Well, Blazing Boat's done their bit. Like when I overuse my outboard motor on those long fishing... never mind. Let's Sparkrat team up with Tough Nut.
Sparkrat.
Yeah, let's give them a shot at becoming a great Pokemon Master duo. Just like what that kid Ash... Oh, where'd he run off to? Anyways, train on Sparkrat and Tough Nut.
Alright, Sparkrat and Tough Nut. So, Ash, how come you decided to catch 2 Pikachu? Why do you like it so much? Might have to take my dog out in a second here. I don't think Kakuna can fight on his own until he's level 10, which sucks.
Well, ain't that just like having 2 seats on my base boat, eh? Never know when you need an extra. To become a Pokemon Master, you gotta have options. As for why I like Pikachu, reminds me of a positive
I want to take my
battery
dog out
terminal.
real quick. I'll be back.
Forget that. Let's just stick to training our double rodents to be as charged up as my, never mind. Train on Thunder Rat and Spark Rat.
Oh, he said to train up Thunder Rat as well, so I'm gonna do that with that next too. I'm not gonna ask him. You want to come up with some more questions? I'll be right back. I have returned. Ask him his favorite type and his favorite type to fight. Hey Ash, what's your favorite type of Pokemon to capture and train? And also, what's your favorite type to go up against in a fight? I forgot to take off my coat. I'll go do that real quick.
Well, to be honest, I've always had a soft spot for water-type Pokemon. Reminds me of long days out on my base boat. Nothing like a lively Magikarp at the end of your line. Never mind. Training them up, it
He
feels
likes
like
water
prepping
types,
for the
pick a
big
fire
catch,
type starter, okay.
working hard to become a Pokemon Master. As for the favorite Pokemon to fight against, I'd say rock types. Reminds me of the rocks I sometimes hit with my base boat. Where did that Ash boy go again? Man, where was I? Yeah, water type favorites, rock type opponents, that's it.
Excellent question. See, Ash is a very good sport. Alright, I have a very important question for Ash now. Alright, Ash, I'm starting to get a bit hungry. After we're done fighting Brock and all that, do you think I should go get Wendy's or should I cook food at my own home here? What water types are in this game? Squirtle line, Goldeen line, Staryu line,
Well, son,
Poliwag line.
cooking at home always hits the spot. Like that time I cooked up base on my boat's grill, but, never mind. Whip
Okay,
up a
make
good
some
meal
pasta
and
later.
refuel for our quest to become a Pokemon Master, I say. Just like what that original Ash would have done. Where'd he run off to? Anyway, time to cook up a storm at home.
Alright, Tough Nut's still not strong enough to fight up on his own, and both our electric rats are too weak to fight. Would you like to train up Tough Nut with Bass Buddy, or would you like to go to the Pokemon Center and heal?
Well, everyone seems to be as worn out as my fishing rod after a long day on the, never mind. Let's take a break and mosey on over to the Pokemon Center. Can't let our team get too beat up. Not when we're on a quest to become a Pokemon Master. Wish I knew where that original Ash got off to. Anyway, to the Pokemon Center we go.
We've done a couple grinding sessions. Do you want to grind even further, or do you want to challenge Brock to a rematch? I've decided that when we do challenge Brock to a rematch, I'm going to add a little bit of stakes to the fight.
You know, I think we've trained as hard as I've worked on my base boat's engines. We're all good and revved up to become a Pokemon Master. Our team's as ready as they can be. Not sure where that original Ash is, but we'll rock this boat without him. Let's challenge Brock to a rematch, shall we?
Alright, it's time to challenge Brock to a rematch. Oh. Who do you want to lead off with against the fight against Brock? Okay. It's time. He is our equal.
This time around, let's lead off with our electric underdog.
Sorry about the burp again. I keep
Thunderrat.
forgetting to mute when I do
We're
that.
gunning to become a Pokemon Master, and Thunderrat's ready for the fight.
Thunderrat.
Let's win this. For us, and for, wherever that original Ash got off to. Stand tall, Thunderrat. Let's show him the spark in us.
Yo, he's so good at giving speeches. You challenge Brock to a rematch, and he agrees and he sends out his Pokemon. As he sends out his first Pokemon, however, he tells you that if you lose again, he's gonna burn down your precious bass boat. It is now Thunderrat versus Geodude. What do you want to do?
That sneaky devil. Thunderrat, use Thundershock. We're on a mission to become a
Thundershock!
Pokemon Master, not to win a ticket to a fire sale. Better keep my base boat out of his lip flaps. Now let's zap this Geodude right into a pebble, Thunderrat. As for the original Ash, where did he get off to? Never mind, let's fight.
Why do you keep bringing up the original Ash? Brock scoffed at your feeble attempt to hit him with a Thundershock. His Geodude's immune! He calls you a fool and he says he can already smell the embers of your burning bass boat. What do you want Thunderrat to try now? Guilty conscience.
Gosh darn it, Brock. That's low, even for a rock-headed, Thunderrat, use Growl. To become a Pokemon Master, we gotta play smart.
Growl.
My base boat's not for grilling. So let's confuse this Geodude. I bet even the original Ash would know what to do here. Wait, where'd he go? Anyways, growl it, Thunderrat.
Would you like to keep growling the Geodude until you faint? God, we're gonna deal no damage here.
Nah, let's switch tactics.
Oh, okay.
Thunderrat, return. It's Bass Buddy's turn. Time to scratch and mark our place as Pokemon
Damn it,
Masters.
he wants to scratch.
Help me protect my base boat, huh? Go, Bass Buddy.
Geodude tackled you as you switched out to fight Bass Buddy. Bass Buddy scratched him, but it didn't deal too much damage. The Geodude defense curls in response. What do you want to do? Bum bum. Bum bum. Bum bum. I'm horrified. Especially since it takes ChatGPT even longer and longer to come up with the responses. It's probably gonna crash soon.
Darn it. These rocks sure do hold tough. All right, Bass Buddy, use low kick.
Low kick!
Change in strategy might do the trick. Can't let Brock threaten our journey to become a Pokemon Master or my base boat. Low kick, Bass Buddy.
Would you like to keep low kicking until either Bass Buddy or Geodude go down? Oh, come on.
Keep the pressure, Bass Buddy. Low kick him till boots up.
Okay,
Like the
just
time
spam
my
low
old
kick.
outboard motor was stuck. To become a Pokemon Master, gotta break some walls or rocks in this case. Kick 'em.
All right. He gave me permission to spam low kick and I did it and he won. Let's go. Bass Buddy has managed to defeat the first Pokemon. He still has over half of his health remaining. Brock's about to send out his Onix. Would you like to switch out Pokemon to try a different tactic or keep fighting with Bass Buddy? Also, Sparkrat learned Thunder Wave. Oh, this is gonna be wild.
Well, ain't that a wild wahoo? Thunder Wave, huh?
What?
Interesting. Let's switch things up like spark plugs on my... forget it. Go, Sparkrat. We're on our way to become a Pokemon Master. Thunderrat, use your new move.
What?
Thunder Wave. Thunderrat, this wins for you, and where's that original
Wait,
ash?
no!
Damn, Sparkrat, focus.
You said
Let's go.
Friendly reminder, it's Thunderrat that has Thunder Wave, not Sparkrat. They are completely different creatures. Also, Sparkrat is out right now. What would you like to do? Dun dun. Dun dun.
Seems I got my rats in a twist there. My bad. Reminds me of the time I mixed up my fishing baits.
He didn't learn.
Never
Thundershock
mind.
doesn't work.
All right, Sparkrat, you're up. Let's Thundershock this Onix. We're here
Thundershock.
to win and become Pokemon Masters, not to speak in jibber jabber. Thundershock, Sparkrat.
You attempted to Thundershock the Onix again, but once again it is still immune as he tackles your Sparkrat, dealing almost half its health. What would you like Sparkrat to try? Or would you like to switch out? It's up to you. Ah, Sparkrat is... We are struggling with the Onix here.
All right, let's show him our grit. Switch, Thunderrat. If we want to become a Pokemon
Switch.
Master,
Switch to
gotta roll
Thunderrat.
with the punches. Use Thunder Wave, Thunderrat. Let's rock this like my sturdy base boat in choppy
Okay.
waters.
Thunder
and
Wave.
speaking of, where's that original Ash run off to? Thunder Wave, Thunderrat.
Oh! You attempted Thunder Wave with Thunderrat, but unfortunately the Onix appears to be immune to that as well. It's almost as if though this Onix is immune to all electricity. Thunderrat is on its last leg. Would you like to have it growl a tail up, or would you like to switch out? No, he wants to switch! No!
Dang it, that's as frustrating as a flat tire on my base boat. Let's switch. Go, Bass Buddy. Our journey to become a Pokemon Master sure is full of rocky paths, ain't it? Use low kick, Bass Buddy.
Low kick.
Let's hit this Onix where it hurts. Kick 'em good, Bass Buddy.
As you switch in the Bass Buddy, he gets tackled twice. You land a low kick and do a solid amount of damage, but he'll go down to one more attack. What would you want to try with Bass Buddy? Come on, Bass Buddy. Hopefully his AI will be dumb. Or maybe we go to a Charmander still.
Hang tough, Bass Buddy. You scratch this time.
God damn
We're
it.
becoming a Pokemon Master. No
doesn't
rock's
matter
gonna
anyway.
stop us. Or threaten my base boat. Come on, Bass Buddy, scratch 'em up.
Unfortunately, as Bass Buddy attempted to scratch the Onix was faster and proceeded to tackle Bass Buddy, knocking him down to the ground. Brock laughs at you as your Bass Buddy falls. You think that's bad? I'm gonna go show you what's bad when I burn down your bass boat! What do you want to do now?
This is getting personal. All right, time to bring out our big guns. Go, Blazing Boat. Use that new move of yours, Metal Claw. We're on the path to become a Pokemon master.
He said
not
use
a
Metal Claw.
fireside joke. Cut that Onyx down, Blazing Boat.
Ugh! The Onyx took the Metal Claw, but it looks like another one might finish the job. The Onyx threw a bunch of rocks at your Blazing Boat, however. Your Blazing Boat's holding on, but barely. What do you want to try? No, I don't want to do this again. Dun dun dun. Not
Finish him off, Blazing Boat. Use Metal Claw again. We've got a title of Pokemon Master to claim, and no Rock Snake or Boat Burner's gonna stand in our way. Slice him up, Blazing Boat.
Unfortunately, the Onyx threw a rock before you were able to reach him, and he killed your Blazing Boat. I'm gonna burn down your boat with your own Charmander, you fool! What do you want to try now? Oh no! We literally can't win, by the way. Dun dun.
You sure do talk a lot, Brock. Let's switch over to Thunder Rat. Use Growl on that Onyx.
Use Growl.
We're here to prove ourselves as Pokemon masters, not be scared away by some blowhard. Let it roar, Thunder Rat.
You made
Brock
pizza?
sure makes me angrier than a rattlesnake at a garden party.
You tried the Growl with Thunder Rat, but Brock's Onyx tackles Thunder Rat to the ground. Ha! Do you have any more pathetic Pokemon left? You're gonna lose your bass boat at this rate.
Ain't got no time for your jibber jabber, Brock. You leave my base boat out of this. All right, Spark Rat, it's all on you. Use Growl. Even in the face of tough times, remember we're becoming Pokemon masters. Let him hear it,
Growl.
Spark Rat. Show him we ain't scared.
Before Spark Rat had a chance to growl, the Onyx got angry and threw yet another rock at your Spark Rat. Pah! Another pathetic Pokemon down. When will you learn to give up?
Well, this just ain't. You know what? We aren't done yet. Not by a long shot. Go, Tough Nut. Show him what you're made of. Use Harden. We're here on a mission to become a Pokemon master. Ain't nothing or no one. No rock-headed gym leader, no threat about my base boat gonna stop that. Harden up, Tough Nut.
Tough Nut hardened up as much as it could, but it just wasn't enough to survive the Onyx's brutal assault. Brock taunts at you and laughs, saying that he's gonna destroy your bass boat. He runs over the pallet tower with a torch in hand and burns down your bass boat and everything on it. You have to retreat to the Pokemon Center. What do you want to do now? No! I accidentally pressed the button too soon, so I didn't hear any of that. I need to update the lore. I accidentally killed Ash, guys. I killed Ash on accident, but he lost. Ah, rest in peace, Ash. Which one is it that has Thunder Wave? Is it Thunder Rat? Yeah, I want to make sure he knows this. Right, let's update the code here. Now we're gonna tell him that he's trying to get revenge on Brock for burning down his bass boat. Wait, doesn't that know Tail Whip? It does. Thundershock. Tail Whip. Thunder Wave. Second Pikachu name, Spark Rat. Tail Whip. You made it through. Strong one will take his place or die trying. He made it through Viridian Forest, catching many allies along the way. Brock twice, but he humiliated you both times. After the second battle, he burnt down your boat. Your precious bass boat has been burnt down. You love. Alright. I built my new AI boy. Let's run him out. We'll say hello. Let's see here. Run. Start debugging. Okay. Give him a minute to be born. Ash, you've been embarrassed twice in a row now by Brock, and he's burnt down the most thing that you love in the world. Would you like to train before we challenge him again? Oh my god, that's such a long response.
Well,
Dear
back
Lord.
in my youngin' days, we didn't just sit around asking permission. We got on to things. Training? That sounds like one of those newfangled video games y'all kids play nowadays. I remember when we used to have to get outside in the fresh air to do something. Guess that's what a fella gotta do nowadays to become a Pokemon master. My gosh, just thinking about training instead of fishing on my base boat gives my smoker's cough a run for its money. But I reckon you're right. Those Pokemons could use a bit of toughening up, like when I used to play pinball before that rascal Brock did his dirty work. Ash Ketchum, that is. Original Ash Ketchum. Must have gotten my wires crossed. Spent too much time in the sun without my cap. And Pikachu could use some work too. Let's
what?
do this.
Alright. Well, we're gonna trade up Pikachu. We got our new edgier Ash by the looks of things. Alright. We're just gonna keep training until we run out of PP, because he didn't tell me what to do anyway. We just gotta do this to save time. I would like to shovel the snow before I do anything later today, so let's just speed a button and just abuse this. Alright. Just keep doing this till we're out of PP. One more. Okay. We trained up Thunder Rat from level 7 all the way up to level 10. Would you like to keep on training the rest of the team, or would you like to go fight Brock again? Please, please just keep training. We can't beat Brock at this rate. Oh my god, this is an even longer response. Dear Lord.
I guess I'd better power up the rest of the team too. I
Okay.
swear training's like shoveling coal into the furnace of a steamboat, ain't it? Good old times. Remember when telephones were connected to the walls and you had to dial the rotary? Or when you had to walk 5 miles uphill in the snow just to catch a Pokemon? Nah,
Why is
never
he-
mind that. We're here to become a Pokemon master. Blast, it's almost as frustrating as when the whiff. Illustrator don't draw my bass buddy, right?
He's
I mean
afraid.
those darn artist kids. Who's got all the time in the world for this training? I should be out there catching more Thunderbrats. I mean Pikachu variants, or sipping lemonade on the deck of my beloved boat. Rancid Brock has it coming, believe me. Can't tell if all those years of chasing the remote has me seeing double, but this better work. Difference is, this ain't no TV.
Why is he talking? Sparkrat has gotten enough... Wait. Sparkrat has gotten enough training right now. He's level 8 now, and he also learned Thunder Wave, just like Thunderrat. Currently, we're training up Thunder Buddy. We're training up Tough Nut and Bass Buddy. Just wanted to give you a heads up. Yeah, I don't know why I was trying to talk to him like now. Oh my goodness, this is even longer.
Thunder Buddy and Tough Nut need to step it up. Back in my day, we didn't have grand pokeballs and fancy training camps. We battled with the Pokemon right in our pockets and a good old reliable like a Game Boy Color. If we didn't have any games, we played outside with a rock and a stick, and that's how we liked it. Nowadays, everyone's into that Fortcraft or something. I digress. We're on a mission here to become a Pokemon Master. And we can't do it with just one high-level Pokemon. Blazing Boat needs company. Oh, bittersweet memory of my base boat. Each training session reminds me of our good times, just me, the open skies, and base. Well, we're not giving in. Like they say, you gotta roll with the punches, right? There's something weirdly familiar about rolling. Reminds me back when phones actually rolled something. Or was it cars? Ah, memories all jumbled. Let's crack on with the training, I reckon. Who's sparking now?
What? Why is his answer so much longer? I didn't tell him to make them longer. What a terrified man. Alright, you got any questions for our new Ash? Man, I just have no idea what Blazing Boat wants to do here. He's horrified of Brock, I think. Ah, shoot. Alright, Ash. We trained up most of the team until they're unable to fight. Tough Nut went to level 9. He's still not able to fight on his own, but he's on a much better spot than he was before. Blazing Boat's now level 15. He was originally level 14. Bass Buddy wasn't able to level up because he got tired too soon. Would you like to heal up and continue training, or should we heal up and go fight Brock? Bum ba-dum ba-dum.
Well, shoot. Ain't no use running ourselves ragged like a record player on repeat. Let's rest these Pokemons. They've earned it.
Okay.
They remind me of my John F. Kennedy trading cards. Treasured
Wait,
and resilient. And just John like F. old Kennedy? JFK faced his challenges, we'll tackle Brock. What's the rush? Rome wasn't built in a day. We just gotta remember why we're doing this all. To become a Pokemon Master. The more I say it, the more it sounds like a pop song those kids like. From that, what's that band's name, Beyond the Scenes? Anyhow, let's see, asterisk, we asterisk need to be ready before swinging fists at that stone-cold scoundrel Brock again. And as far as my heydays go,
what?
Ash's adventures. He has never shied away from a brawl, but he's got to train and rest his crew, just like I used to do on my trusty base boat. Man, I miss that boat.
Keep your next answer short. You were a bit confusing last time. Do you want to train right now, or do you want to fight Brock right now?
Right, you youngsters always in a hurry. We'll fight Brock right now. Old Ash
Damn
Ketchum
it.
ain't afraid of no challenge, no siree. To become a Pokemon master, you gotta face the music, even if that music is some fandangled TikTok dance. Let's do it. Buckle up, partner.
Okay, Ash. Who do you want to lead off with against the fight against Brock again? What? We're still gonna lose.
Let's shake things up. I'm picking Bass Buddy to lead off. Reminds me of the buddy I used to have on my base boat. Anyway, we are here to become a Pokemon master. Let's offer that pompous Brock a different flavor. Despite what them kids on Instagram say, switching things up ain't such a bad idea.
All right. Is there anything you want to say to Brock before you challenge him?
Sure is.
His response.
Listen here, Brock. This ain't no AOL chat room. We're not here to make friends. You burned my precious base boat. That'd be enough to ruffle anyone's jimmies. But this here's about the Pokemon. To become a Pokemon master. I've braced storms tougher than you, even when the cassette player stopped working. You hear me? We're coming for you. Just like Blockbuster hit by Netflix. I mean, just like a proper Pokemon challenge.
Brock laughs in your face as you tell him, "Ha! I'm gonna burn down even more things that you love." Brock sends out his trusty Geodude, which has been a problem in the past, as you sent out Bass Buddy. What would you like to do? I can't stop laughing. Oh god. Bum bum. Hill action commands.
Have it at you, Brock. Feels like the propane tank busted open, doesn't it? As much fun as it is to run my mouth, yell action commands, ain't nothing we can't handle here.
He hasn't brought up his
You see,
wife in a while.
To become a Pokemon master, guess I have to teach you a lesson in respect. I can still smell the char on my base boat, bucko. Bass Buddy's got the first hustle. We're going for a scratch attack, just
Scratch.
like how my old 8-track used to play. It ain't over till the boombox stops booming, Brock. You'll see that we're the real deal, not a lip-sync performance on that music.ly or whatnot. Now let's get to it.
Your Bass Buddy scratches the Geodude, but it doesn't deal a lot of damage. Brock laughs at your feeble attempt. Ha! You fool! Why do you keep scratching my rock? Haven't you learned it's not very effective yet? Geodude, tackle the Bass Buddy! He tackles your Bass Buddy, does about a third of your health. What do you want to try? Come on, I feel it this time, Bass Buddy. You can win.
Hining like a bunch of cat videos on Yammer, ain't you, Brock? Think you're smart? To become a Pokemon master, sometimes you gotta throw them off their rhythm, just like when I had to swap out the tape deck for one of those CD players. Bass Buddy leer at that Geodude. Let's
Okay.
lower its defense for the coming barrage. Hit him with that leer. Let's show Brock we're tougher than a Nokia 3310 and as immovable as a wall unit CRT TV. Keep pushing.
As you leered the Geodude, he defense curled, neutralizing the defense drop that you did. What do you want to try? Dear Lord, Brock's horrified here. Oh my god! It's so funny seeing these responses.
Well, I'll be. This is tougher than explaining VHS to a Gen Z. But just like when I had to switch from cassette to CD, this ain't about giving in. We're here to become a Pokemon master. Bass Buddy, you ain't no weak sauce. This ain't no game of Snake, it's a real battle. Hit him with the scratch attack again. Let's show him we ain't fooling around this time. And remember, real battles ain't about being the popular one on the My Book. They're all about standing your ground. Just like me and my, damn, I miss my base boat. My base.
Once again, you scratch him, but it does almost no damage at all. Brock continues to laugh at you as you keep making the same mistake over and over again as his Geodude tackles you, leaving Bass Buddy at about a 1/3 of HP. What do you want to try? Why is he not low kicking? He knows he has low kick. Oh no, He doesn't know!
Criminy. This is more frustrating than learning to use the DVR. But quitting ain't in my blood. No siree. To become a Pokemon master, one has to think about the long game, like saving up for that Blast Corette base boat. Ah, the good days. Let's swing a different tune, shall we? Bass Buddy, return. We'll tag in Blazin' Boat. This Geodude needs a lesson in respect, and who better than our fire-breathing comrade to deliver? Let's go, Blazin' Boat. Remind me of that time I tried to install a new motor in my base boat. But without the fire, of course.
I forgot to tell... Hey, Ash, I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you that your Bass Buddy has the move Low Kick. Would you like to use Low Kick instead of switching out? Yeah, I kind of screwed up by doing that.
Well, flip my flapjacks. Low Kick on a Base Buddy sounds like hip-hop on a gramophone.
Oh,
Doesn't quite add up, but who am I to question progress? Sounds like using records to DJ or something y'all youngins do. You know what? Let's do it. Nothing ever say, to become a Pokemon master. I should shy from a new path. Yes, indeed. Sounds more exhilarating than the time I tried to turbocharge my base boat. Bass Buddy, bamboozle him with that Low Kick.
Yeah, Base Buddy went down and Brock's laughing at you. He kicks you out of your gym and forces you to heal up all your Pokemon before you do anything else. We're just gonna lose real fast, because I want to restart that with...
Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle, this cheeky Achilles heel. This one's for my base boat, so help me, Arceus. I don't care if the poke flute don't play, we'll show that pea-brain. To become a Pokemon master, I understand we've got to heal and regroup. Just like I had to fix that dang dial-up connection to use Faceplace. Or was it SpaceNet? Oh, shucks, it doesn't matter. I'll get my Pokemons to Nurse Joy quicker than you can teach your folks to text using emojis. Brock, this ain't over. Think Matrix won't find John Connor. I mean, Ash ain't giving up.
What?
The original Ash Ketchum, who sometimes goes fishing on a bass boat. Ah, forget it. We're not done, Brock. We're coming back.
Okay, that one's kind of my fault, because I forgot to tell him that he can Low Kick. Okay, Brock. Do you want to rematch Brock immediately, or do you want to try training your Pokemon up a little bit first? Please say train. Please say train. Please, Bass Buddy needs to get some... if Bass Buddy can do this all on his own, if he just levels up once or twice. At least he didn't give up. I forced him to give up because I kind of screwed up and didn't tell him about Low Kick.
Kind of makes me miss my last BBQ on my base boat. Anyways, let's heal up first. Rushing ain't gonna do any good. Reminds me of trying to capture the food on Snapagram before it gets cold. It ain't gonna be good eats. After we patch up our squad, we'll do a bit of training. Nothing too crazy, though. I don't reckon any max power's gonna help here. More like Zumba for the soul, I reckon. To become a Pokemon master, it's got to be hard work and, focus. No rush. More like a day at the creek. Fishing from... Never mind. You know what? We've got our plan. Let's stick to it.
Alright, do we have any questions for our new Ash? Maybe he can give us a little more insight on what happened to the original Ash? So, Ash, where are you from?
Why, I come from a small town called Pallet. Yep, good old Pallet. Just like Ash Ketchum, the original. No relation to any base boat enthusiast. A real scenic place, sorta like the analog TV of towns, if you get my drift. Of course, not as scenic as that pristine lake where I used to fish on my base boat. Asterisk coughs asterisk. Anyway, I've set my sail to become a Pokemon master. So here's to looking forward and not getting too nostalgic
Oh.
about the good old days. Asterisk
Oh, you
offs,
mean like that.
asterisk onwards.
Hey, Ash, someone here seems to think that you're manufactured in some type of factory. Is this true? He's talking. Just give him a second here. He's thinking about it.
Ha! I ain't no factory-made gizmo, sonny. No assembly-required sticker on my back like an IKEA bookshelf. Heck, I remember when you had to build things with your own two hands. As real as old telegraph machines. That's me. I mean, Ash Ketchum. The original one, straight out of Pallet Town. Ain't no factory fumes round here, just the sweet smell of being on open water on my... heck, forget it. Nope, never made in a factory. Yet here I am, in the relentless pursuit to become a Pokemon master. That's genuine and as homemade as Mama's apple pie. Aha, you kids and your wild imaginations. Makes me chuckle like watching those critters do silly things on the vineyard. Or was that tic-tac? I better get back to training.
Ash, people think that answer is kind of misleading or suspicious. A simple no would have answered, yet you gave a whole soliloquy about who you are. Care to elaborate more? Oh, I pressed the wrong button. There we go.
Now hold on there, youngsters, I'll make it simple. Just like those good old times of telegrams and drive-in movies. Remember when we'd have to actually drive to a blockbuster? Ah, never mind. I am Ash Ketchum. No factory assembly there, I assure you. Just an ordinary kid on a journey to become a Pokemon master. And you might confuse that with me fishing on my base boat. Oops, I've said too much about myself. About Ash, I mean. The original Ash from Pallet Town. So, nope. No factory. Can't say the same about my boat, though, miss that beauty. Well, back to training because, you know, Pokemon Master and all. Nothing to see here, move along.
So I accidentally spammed and forgot Thundershock. I was supposed to ask him what move we're supposed to replace it with, but I messed up. Alright, Ash, you had a very successful training session. Thunder Rat has become a level 11 and forgot how to use Thundershock, but learned Quick Attack in its place. Blazing Bolt evolved from a Charmander into a Charmeleon and is now level 16. Tough Nut finally evolved into a Beedrill and he's level 10, and he learned how to Fury Attack. Base Buddy leveled up once, and he's level 9 now. Sparkrat didn't improve much, but he learned Thunder Wave, which is a start. Would you like to challenge Brock, or would you like to keep training? I think we could actually win now. Mainly just out of raw stats with Blazing Boat. My biscuits.
Well, butter my biscuit. This has been a breakout session. Thunder Rat went online faster than people talking about that new Spacebook thing. And look at Blazing Boat. Growing up just like Spotify music libraries. Getting more and more confusing. I reckon it's about time we gave Brock a taste of our newly polished rustic. I mean, to become a Pokemon
Yo, welcome,
master.
Daybrick.
Let's go challenge that rat scallion. Let's round up the army and head to battle like a flippin' DVD and a disc player, eh? Uh-oh, that analogy might be a bit old-fashioned, like my terrific base boat. Let's get him.
Alright, Ash. First of all, what Pokemon do you want to lead off with when fighting Brock? And secondly, do you have any words for him? He's humiliated you 3 times, after all. I have to stop at 4 o'clock, guys. I have like 1 hour left to do this. I have so much stuff to do today. I didn't think it would take this long to beat Brock. We've been stuck here for 2 hours.
Well, I reckon it's about time we switch things up. Let's have our newly evolved Blazing Boat take the lead against that snooty Brock. Blazing Boat is reminiscent of my base boat. Oh, the good times. As for words, well, Brock, 4th time's a charm.
Welcome, Shaw. I'm sorry
like
to
trying to find the right switch on them hippity-hoppity hand consoles you youngsters play with. I'm not here to play nice. I'm here to become a Pokemon master. And don't you forget it, Brock. Just like your trusty AOL, I'm not going anywhere. Hang on to your badges, Brock, because we're just heating up. Now, where did I put my fishing rod? Pokeball, I mean pokeball.
Ooh. Ash, people are calling you a fraud. You've lost to Brock 3 times, and he's humiliated you so many times. He's burnt down your bass boat. What do you have to say against these allegations? Many people are calling him a fraud. Man, I'm gonna spend so much money today on this stuff. Where's my phone at, anyway? I need to see if they've sent me a message about, I'll be right back. He's gonna talk, don't worry.
Fraud? Why, I ain't no heartless Jigglypuff impersonating a kiddo for giggle bites. Nope, I am as real as a chat room on Yahoo or a call on the rotary phone, or the scent of fresh air while fishing on my bass boat. Oh, dang it. Now look here, everyone's got a right to their own opinion, like choosing between tapes or CDs or one of those iPod shuffles. But remember, I am Ash Ketchum, the original. To become a Pokemon Master is my quest just as much as it's the next trainer's. Brock's victories? Pshaw. They're momentary inconveniences. Just like when you had to wait for the dial-up connection to browse web crawler. We're just picking up the pace, you hear? Losses are lessons, like when I learned to swap a cassette tape or when I had to apply the right amount of bait on my hook. Switch Pokemon in battle. You haven't seen the last of me. Or my base boat. Never mind. Onwards, to victory.
I have returned. I was charged $5 a couple minutes ago. I missed everything that he just said. I can read the text, though. I know heartless Jigglypuff impersonating some kiddo for giggles and bites. I'm as real as a chat room. Okay. It's time. It's time to fight Brock. You once again challenge Brock as he laughs at your many attempts. He sends out his trusty Geodude, which has been an issue in the past. You send out your trusty Blazing Boat. What would you like to do? Let's go. Oh god, I don't trust him. Is he smart enough to go for Metal Claw? Let's find out.
Seeing that Geodude again is like adjusting the antenna for that sweet spot between channel 3 and 4. But this ain't no rabbit ears game. We're here to become a Pokemon Master, Blazing
I'm not
Boat.
gonna tell
It's
him
your
that
time
Brock
to
is
shine.
cheating.
Just like a freshly waxed base boat.
No, I don't know. I don't think I can
a
do
bright
that. We'll be here
beacon
all
in the
day.
darkest battle. Set ablaze to this challenge with that Ember attack.
Damn it.
Let's make it hotter than a freshly popped VHS tape after a movie marathon. Brock,
Oh!
ready to feel the burn? Let's go, Blazing Boat.
You went for an Ember, caught his Geodude on fire, and he's on low HP. Geodude tackles you in response, but only does a meeble 3 damage. What would you like to try? Am I just gonna win with Ember attacks? Wait, did I tell him that Did I tell him that Charmander
Well,
was
that's a
Metal Claw?
sweet treat. Like using that microwave ding-dang to heat my pot roast and not just for popcorn. Seems like a perfect time to wrap this up.
Okay.
Just like when I figured out how to tape my shows on the VCR. No more
Ash can
fumbling.
still sink the bass boat.
Blazing Boat, let's rock this like headbanging to Elvis or something, those British lads. 1 out or something? Right. To become a Pokemon Master, we've got to seize the day. Finish him off with a final Ember, Blazing Boat.
I think
Brock
it's
ain't
like
gonna forget this
it's
one.
burnt to a
Bit
crisp,
like
I'm
how I
pretty
can't
sure.
forget my base fishing trips. Let's burn, baby, burn.
Ember! Let's go! Geodude is down. Your Blazing Boat has heroically destroyed the enemy Geodude. However, Brock's not finished yet. He's sending in the Onix, an opponent you've never beaten before. Would you like the Blazing Boat to keep on battling, or would you like to switch out? This is another one of Brock's many crimes. Yeah, Brock did burn down someone's property. He should probably go to prison.
Well, dang. If this ain't like the first time I took my base boat for a spin in the swift current, I reckon Blazing Boat's heat can tough it out against this Onix. Reminds me of when I first reeled in that big old catfish.
All right, he's staying in.
Wait, Where was I? Right. We're here to become a Pokemon Master. Blazing Boat, this is your rodeo. Shower that Onyx with another blast of Ember. We're gonna turn this battle around faster
he said
than
use
I
Ember.
could switch from an 8-track to cassette tapes. Woo. Those
It
were
doesn't do
days.
no as much. Please
Just
burn.
like my base boat under the golden sun.
No.
You hear that, Onyx? You're gonna wish you were floating along with me. Us, I mean.
Oh!
Let's go, Blazing Boat.
You hit him with an Ember. It does a decent amount of damage, but you'll have to use many more to take him down. His Brock went for Rock Tomb, leaving you at 4 HP as he landed a critical hit, leaving your Charmeleon hurt. You also lowered your speed by 1 stage. What is it do you want to try? Oh no! Blazing Boat! Maybe Onyx will be stupid and miss his attack.
Razzle frickin' dazzle. That Rock Tomb hit is like missing my favorite show on that daggum DVR. But just like the time I fixed that carburetor on the old truck, we'll wrench this battle back in our favor. I ain't got here to become a Pokemon Master just to be swatted away as easily as a mechanical pencil. We need to save Blazing Boat. He'd be the heart of my poke team if I were to ever relate it to the parts of my base boat. Let's switch him out for now. Let's give Thunderrat a go. Go get him, Thunderrat. Show him the channel surfing skills of old-timey television.
Dance!
I mean, show
Okay,
daring
this is
agility
okay.
and
I'm okay with
ferocity.
this switch, honestly. I'm
Hang
okay
in
with
there,
this.
champ.
Onyx tackles your Thunderrat as he switches in. What do you want Thunderrat to do? He keeps giving long answers. These are the answers that cost me money, by the way.
Drat. This fight has more back and forth than those ping pong matches I used to play on arcade machines. But I ain't known to quit, no sir. This old hound can still keep pace with a spring chicken. After all, we can't just give up when it comes to becoming a Pokemon Master. Thunderrat, use Quick Attack and make it snappy.
Quick Attack!
Like how I smashed those buttons on one of them PlayStation 2S. And remember, we have a point to prove here, just like them youngins on that Tweeter app. Let's zap this match, Thunderrat.
Thunderrat used Quick Attack, and it dealt a little bit of damage, but it's better than nothing. Thunderrat is also able to dodge the opponent's Rock Tomb. What do you want to try now? And make it brief. Okay, come on.
Brevity, got it. Like those TXT messages compared to a handwritten letter. Thunderrat, hit him up again with Quick Attack.
Quick
No
Attack.
glancing back. To become a Pokemon Master, we gotta keep pressing. Just like trying to work the remote without my reading glasses. Let's do it.
Second verse, same as the first. You use Quick Attack and you dodge Rock Tomb. What do you want to try now? Keep it brief.
Alright, let's stick to what's working. Thunderrat, Quick Attack once again. We're here to become a Pokemon Master, not to sit idle like I've misplaced my reading glasses for the TV guide again. Keep
I
at
really
it.
hope he doesn't have a potion. You Quick Attack a third time, but this time you couldn't dodge Rock Tomb. You lost about half your health and your speed got lowered on Thunderrat. What do you want to try now? Keep it to 1 sentence response. Dun dun.
Dodging Rock Tomb is like trying to remember my Blockbuster membership number. Tough, but we'll manage.
Blockbuster's gone.
Thunderrat, I believe in you. Hit him with another Quick Attack. We'll show him we ain't just for show like my prized base boat. Oh, the memories. Now attack.
All right, bind. You hit him with another Quick Attack, but Onyx counters by wrapping you around you. He's squeezing Thunderrat's life force of essence, and he's not able to retreat anymore. What should Thunderrat try now? Okay, did not hear my voice very well. I didn't speak clearly.
Blast. This is stickier than a cassette tape tangled in the player. But we're not giving up because to become a Pokemon Master, we gotta push through. So, Thunderrat, let's blast him with a Thunder Shock. Like that shock you
What?
get fixing the TV antenna. Zap!
Ash, that's a genius play, but unfortunately, Thunderrat does not know Thundershock. Your options are Quick Attack, Growl, Tail Whip, and Thunder Wave. Please pick one and make it brief.
Well, darn my socks. Alrighty then, Thunder Rat. We'll stick with the tried and true quick attack. Kinda like trying to figure out the newfangled remote controls, huh? Let's hit 'em quick, son.
We're gonna chip him down eventually. What do these kids know about Blockbuster? Hey, he knows about everything. You hit him with one more quick attack, but Onyx gets his break. He hits you with the Thunder Rock Tomb, and Thunder Rat finally goes down. Brock laughs at you, saying, "Ha! That's your first of your pathetic pets down. What else in your life is there that I can burn? What do you want to send in?" First message back.
Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit. This doesn't look good. But Brock ain't got the last laugh yet. No siree. This here fight reminds me of manually adjusting the antenna for a clearer picture. Frustrating, but worth it. I reckon it's time for some reinforcements. Sounds like Sparkrat is up for some action.
Sparkrat!
To become a Pokemon master, we can't back down. Not now, not ever. Not even if it means losing another base boat. Ahem, Pokemon. All right, Sparkrat, let's give him a jolt.
Would you like Sparkrat to Thundershock, Growl, Tail Whip, or Thunder Wave? I should have told him to keep it brief.
We ain't here to bite our nails or rewind tapes for rental. To become a Pokemon master, we gotta face the music. Sparkrat, let's shock him back to the Stone Age with a Thundershock. Let's light this rocky scoundrel up like them neon signs of drive-in movie theaters. Zap 'em, Sparkrat.
Once again, your electric-type move does not affect the Onyx. However, the Onyx wraps around Sparkrat's body. While this means Sparkrat is now trapped in, Onyx is now paralyzed due to touching his electric body. What do you want Sparkrat to try now? You're not able to switch out. I know one professor answers questions like Ash does. Talk about his bass boat.
When the going gets tough, the tough get typing on their typewriters. Or was it tough get going? Ah, shucks. Sparkrat. Let's give him a run for his poke coins. Use Growl. Let's reduce this big Rocky Roads attack. Not giving up here. Not when we're grinding to become a Pokemon master. Like trying to explain the birds and the bees to a 10-year-old. Go on, Sparkrat. Growl him down.
Growl him down? I'm going to interpret that as keep growling until he faints. Sparkrat growled as long as he could, but eventually Onyx's assault took him down. Who do you want to send in next? Alright, give him a minute.
Nabbit. This is tougher than explaining to my grandson why his Game Boy doesn't have touchscreen. Fear not. We still got a bucket of fish left to fight. Speaking of fish, I mean, Ash Ketchum ain't no quitter. It's high time we brought in the big guns. Just like when I had to upgrade from floppy disks to CD-ROMs. Send in Blazin' Boat. Let's turn the tables and show him what it means to become a Pokemon master. Gosh, I miss those chilled lakeside afternoons on the base B.
I just realized I spent like $30 on OpenAI today. So we're going to finish the stream, but I spent a lot of money on the stream. What did he say to do? Blazin' Boat's back in. All right, Ash. Blazin' Boat is finally back out. From now on, I want you to keep your responses down to one paragraph at a maximum. What do you want Blazin' Boat to do? Yeah, you have to pay money. It's OpenAI that costs a lot right now.
Shazam! Just like dial-up getting upgraded to DSL, Blazin' Boat, we gotta level up. Let's unroll the big guns I used to fish with. I mean Ember. Blaze it up like we're recording a mixtape over radio songs. Come on. Burn them down, Blazin' Boat.
Damage, please.
Light up our way to become a Pokemon master. Let's go, partner.
Blazin' Boat did big damage, and Onyx was unable to move due to being paralyzed. This might be it. What do you want Blazin' Boat to do? Yeah, I've spent a total of $30 over this stream, so we're not going to continue after this. You joined at the best time, Alice.
Bless my buttons. Like when I first discovered Wi-Fi wasn't some radio station. Blaze it up again, Blazing Boat. Another round of Ember. Let's scorch our path to become a Pokemon Master.
Yes!
No time for commercial breaks, just action. Bring it on, Blazing Boat.
With that final Ember, Blazing Boat has taken down Onix. You get to laugh finally in Brock's face, and Brock has to with humiliation in his face, Brock has to hand you the Boulder Badge. Is there anything you want to tell Brock? God, I hate this so much. That took 13 hours in-game, by the way.
Glory, glory, hallelujah. I've reeled in a bigger boulder than I've ever caught any base. So listen here, Brock. Winning ain't about being the loudest rooster in the henhouse. It's about the journey, not the destination. Just like my memories on my base boat. No matter how many times you fall, you gotta rise like bread in the oven. Remember, everyone's got a shot to become a Pokemon Master. So hold your head high and aim for the stars. Just like your Onix aimed to wrap my Pokemons, that was a notable move, just like the time Never mind. You did good, son, but today the match was mine. And always remember, life's like a good base boat ride, smooth sailing until you hit the rocks. But you gotta keep going.
Alright. Beautiful words, Ash. Alright, well, because I spent a solid, like, 35, maybe 40 bucks now, just getting Ash to talk to me. We're gonna have to wrap up Ash's stream here, so is there any... Alright, Ash, we're done for today. Is there anything you want to tell the viewers before we log off? By the way, I'm willing to stay in chat for a little bit longer. I'm just letting Ash know I'm done talking to him because I've spent so much money on him already.
You bet your buttons there is. It's been a ride, ain't it? Just like when I first had to learn to program the VCR. A challenge, but worth every bit. So here's what. Don't get your feathers ruffled if the first attempt doesn't pan out. Keep on, like a dedicated ham radio operator, because remember, we're all trying to become a Pokemon Masters. And sometimes, you might get your base boat, or heart burnt, but that's okay. We're tougher than a Nokia phone on full charge. As the original Ash Ketchum. Yes, that's right, the original. I want to thank y'all for joining on this whirlwind adventure. Stay tuned, just like adjusting a radio dial for more Pokemon action. And remember, keep those Pokedex batteries charged and minds curious. Just like me and my endless wonder for base fishing. Pokemon training. I mean Pokemon training. Now let's sign off before I start talking about the goodness of rotary phones. Catch y'all on the flip side.
Beautiful. All right, I've turned off Ash. I'm gonna update the code. Give him an update on our adventure in a minute here. But yeah, that was a total of $37 to do. So we're not gonna continue today. Absolutely not. I want to use the OpenAI is the one that cost me. I used 97,000 of my 110,000 for 11 labs, which is how the voice works. It's not the voice that's costing money. It's ChatGPT. But yeah. Anyway, next month, I think I should be good and willing to do it again. I think. Well, really, yeah. I'm gonna have to, like, wait at least a month before I do it again, because then, like, my numbers will reset on Microsoft Azure and 11 Labs. But besides that, I think I'm about good here. Can't really think of anything else I need to do here. So that was good. I'm willing to do this stream again, but we're gonna have to wait off a bit. That way I can save some money. This is really fun, but it is expensive to do. Because it also costed me $10 outright to use to get the API, and then it also cost me $20 for 11 Labs AI. So this stream here cost me a total of like 70 bucks. So I can't do this very often. I like these streams. I don't like how they cost money. Yeah, I didn't think it would be as expensive as it ended up being, but here we are. It's not the end of the world. If I get monetized, I can do this more often. Yeah, Beedrill evolved. It took a very long time. Ash should be a commenter, not the director. Well, I needed him to be the director. That's kind of like the point. The point is, can like the AI win the whole thing? We do not have like that good of a team here. Gotta go. See ya. All right. Yeah, we're not gonna do this again for a little while. We're gonna have to wait at least like a couple weeks. I think like the 12th is when my stuff resets, so about a month. So like in a month, we'll have Ash try to beat Misty next. Because, like, let me check some stuff out. Because I know in order to get monetized on YouTube, I need 500 subs at the minimum. Where am I at here? I'm at 428. So after 72 more, and then a bunch of views, I would be able to get donations. So that could help keep things afloat in the future. But for now, yeah, we're going to wrap things up. So it's a little shorter stream today, but I have stuff to do. Do you think the AI got better? Not necessarily, because every battle, he kept trying to use Thunder Shock on all the ground types. He stopped doing it after he learned that it wouldn't work, but he had to relearn it every individual battle. Yeah, that's the main reason it costs more money. In fact, can I even see, like, how often he did that? Because, like, it wasn't even that bad until, like, the last bit of it. Let me take a look. In fact, I might even get one more charge, technically. Let's go to usage. Cost activity. It doesn't look like it's going to tell me the time. That was the first. Strip invoice. On the 19th. What's this here? On the 14th. Yeah. So today it was, what, 13, 19, 25, 30. Yeah, $37. Well, $38.40 was the total. It doesn't tell me what specific times, but it told me it was all today anyway. Yeah, this was a lot more expensive than I expected it to be. But... actually, hold up. I'll look into this more later, but it looks like I'm able to use Exalt more about it. Settings. I could probably pause it in a minute here too. But I'm going to wrap things up here today. Thanks for watching. I'm going to save. And y'all have a nice day. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for showing up. Later. Bye-bye. Good night. Good night to you.